Hello. Hello, Foreigner Fox. One more second. I forgot about one post. Actually, I forgot to post anything. What am I doing? I haven't even hit the button on the other things. I must always forget about the Steam group. There we go. If you didn't know, we do have a Steam group that all I do on it is post when streams are. Hello, Edward. Hope you all are doing fine. I guess I'm gonna say start now for this. Go away, calendar. No. Yes, now. Okay. Oh, hello. Look away for a second. Bunch more talk. Hello, Blurred. Hello, Femboy. Hello. There's Blurred and Blur. Sorry. Hello, Mothball. Hello, Jules. But decision his horse made. Oh, it's horses. Existence is pain. Oh, hello. Am I tend to I'll start sitting straight, but then by the end of it, I'm gonna be slouched like this, just because that's because I have horrible posture. Anyways, hello. Thank you, Muffle. I finally made it to stream because I'm starting a little earlier on Tuesdays right now, because I can, and I'm trying to get some stuff done, and I want to put more hours into the week for working on stuff. I should try to split this. Sorry if there's a little bit of noise in the mic there. Streaming is when I get a lot of work done, so it's a perfect time to do that. So if I'm gonna put more hours in, I might as well do streaming stuff. Why is the VLC audio not playing? Didn't show it. Anyways, whatever. Let me go to my desktop anyway. Can I have meme this stream hype? Thank you. I actually have or one of the things we did was we recently added, or not recently, this was it Sunday? Yeah, added a new emote for subs. That is Michael's face. I don't know if anybody remembers that, but we had a while back done this on here, and I said that it would turn it into an emote. I did. So it's an emote. I might it sounds like there's want for more Michael face. It is so bad, but it actually turned out really well as an emote, so I'm okay with it. Yes. So I'm happy with it. Anyway, and then also as a plug, on Sundays we are doing our Fallout stream. That's what this was. And it's fun, actually. I think about halfway through last time, I just started going into a mode of just how we normally have fun gaming, whether I'm streaming or not. I usually talk as if I am. So it ended up being a lot of fun, for sure. You had to be a sub to be able to use it. It's, I think, just a tier 1 thing. I had a free spot on there still, and we couldn't figure out to put it in there, so we put a Michael face. I do potentially want to replace some of the other emotes to be less pony focused and potentially use more Michael face. So more on that later. Anyways, for today, I do want to get some work done in here. So since need more Michael face. Actually, Blurred, I had your Minecraft stream cracked me up so much before, that I still go back to those clips of you screaming and running from small child. I actually just showed somebody at the other day because it was so funny. Anyways, so I did do some work on this. Actually, I probably should undo there. And what did I do? Just the evil. He's the king. He is the chosen one. So I did finish off these two. So these two shots are 100% done, which really was doing final cleanup, locking in his hair motions and stuff. I did that kind of. This is weird. She's just staring at the bloody face.
Monkey's uncle.
Oh, like, let me turn that up a little.
Monkey's uncle. You did it. I knew I could count on you.
So there's a couple things I might poke at that, but I'm at least counting it where I can render it now and be happy with it. So I'm not 100% happy with how his hoof lands here.
Did it.
I don't feel his body has enough oomph with it, but I might not care enough. Also, yeah, I did finalize the lighting and everything too. So that's basically, I did change his eyes a little bit, to be more angled. Like this one's a little bit more tight than the other one, and some of that positioning stuff since last time. Thank you, the Mothball. Thank you very much. I hope they're funny. If they're not, then I hope Remembrance isn't funny. That would be, I mean, maybe some people got some weird sense of humor, but is he going to have the sauce around his eye? It's actually, I'm surprised I caught exactly what you're talking about. And I like that reference that it's the eye sauce. I don't know yet. I have to play around with that particle effect a little bit. Also, I'm using my new cup that I just got today from Ciderfest. It's bigger than my other one, which means you can get more alcohol in one cup. Anyways, it's the particle effect is normally to where, so particles would normally work where you lock it to the head object. But when you move, any particles that had spawned from that spawn location are going to shift and move based on the motion of everything around them. And that gets messy when motion happens really quickly. And when you have some of these motions like this, like there, that would have probably thrown it in really weird directions. So what I need to do is I need to figure out what properties I need to add to it so that all motion is parented to the one starting point instead of upon spawning being parented to the world, meaning that as soon as it's in existence and its source moves, it will move with the source instead of just existing where it was. So once I get that figured out, I might be able to make it work. But I don't want to do, that's like research type stuff. And I don't like doing that on here because I don't know what the outcome is going to be or how long it's going to take. So I'll usually do that on my own. But so what the other thing I did here, I'm still not 100% sure how I want to have this all end. So I have some ideas on that. I even have, I think, some of the other audio here.
Halfway done, buddy.
So I thought about having it because right now the idea is that, he's like
Too far to stop now.
Like pointing about a bunch of stuff, and then he's like saying you should go kill all the stuff there.
If anyone can kill all those things, it's you.
So, but I thought instead of doing that, because I just don't like this shot, and I don't know how to do it in a way that still matches what I'm going for. So I thought instead I could use this audio clip that he says.
Halfway done, buddy. Halfway done, buddy.
So basically him with the implication of then showing Luna instead, where he'd taken out Celestia now to do Luna. And I thought about having her at a table, sitting there having tea, with the implication that she was having tea with Sombra and not realizing that she's in trouble now. So Lexic. So there's that idea. And what was the other one here?
Halfway done, buddy.
Oh, that was that one.
Well, this looks different.
Oh, this one I didn't want for the full audio. It was just for the beginning.
Well,
because it would be a way to do well and then the halfway done. Stab Luna's ketchup bottle as well. Essentially, that's the idea. Well, the idea would be that this part would still happen as normal, or this part would happen as normal.
You did it. I knew I could count on you.
And then it would be like you're halfway done but probably with the camera still over by him, and then have the camera either like shift to the side to show her like at a table here with, sitting with having tea with a chair that imply that he was just sitting there, even if in this shot here, have the have a chair off to the side there, so the imply that she's been there the whole time and just having tea with Sombra, and now she's like, wait, I've been lured here. I thought that could be funny. I couldn't really find too much of the audio to make it work the way I'd want it to, but I have enough audio to make it work. Shifty Sheldon only has like probably about 30 lines of dialogue, and so it's not much to work from, but I'm resourceful. So I want to kind of think about that. So because of that, though, this part, though, I do know. So I have been working on this. So I've already had the lip syncing done and the keyframing, essentially. That's what I got.
You be careful out there, champ. Bye-bye.
So he kind of does a little bit of a swoop in. So he does with the idea that between this shot and this one, when it's blended in, I wanted it to have it where he was stretching more, like in a cartoonish fashion. Oh, thanks for the sub, Cheese. Thank you very much. Now you get access to the Michael face. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Funny thing, I used to have a nickname in, oh God, I was probably preteen. Yeah, it's probably preteen. I had a nickname, Spray Cheese. Little known fact that I don't think anybody but me knows, other than you guys now, because there was a joke with one of my neighbors when we had we were just eating snacks one day, and I just was like, I guess I just loved spray cheese or something, and I just ate a ton of it on crackers, and so they started calling me Spray Cheese. So my nickname was Spray Cheese for quite a while, or for a decent amount of time, and then but one of the guys that kind of came up with the name called me it for years after that. Spray cheese is good if you like the taste of artificial. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure how this keyframing will work. I'm like, when he goes to this pose, I'm not really 100% happy with it, because it looks like he basically goes right into the static pony like T pose with other than the head turned. I did have to move him a little bit because he wasn't really looking at her, and I wouldn't say he quite is even now. It's a little bit better, but before he was in front of her, and I was just positioning the eyes to match the look for her. But now the benefit is that it's they're in line, so in terms of focusing, it should be easier. The only reason I think that I had him further forward was it just gave him more of an imposing look by putting him into his normal position. Size wise, it doesn't really make as much sense. I love cheese and Cool Whip, and boom, you get Cheese Whip. That is actually one of my favorite stories for somebody's name. It's just like, I liked two things, so I put it in a name. Because it's kind of like, my name is from when I used to do playing a lot of Elder Scrolls. It's Argonians and Daemons. I just mashed the two things together, and they sounded unique enough. If it works. So the hope. You be careful out. I'm not 100% happy with the lip syncing on this either, but I couldn't get it the way I wanted, and so I just said screw it. I'm hoping to get this shot basically done today. Like, maybe not to refined, but at least animated in the next 2 hours and 45 minutes. Michael will be here in about 45 minutes. Trixie's easy. Trixie doesn't. All I'm doing for animation for her is as base minimum as possible, because she's supposed to look like she's moving robotically, not as a robot, like a real robot, but to just stay basic. I used to love Easy Cheese, but I stopped eating it years ago, and I couldn't see myself eating it now. Oh yeah, I don't eat. I try to stay away from anything artificial. So if I have to choose between two items, even if one of them is twice as expensive, if the one of them its ingredients are basically just listing the items that are inside it without all these preservatives and other things, I will pay more. I bought some noodles not long ago it was for fettuccine. It was the only one I could find that was like a wheat fettuccine, and I think I spent 3.5 times as much. It went from like $1 to like $3.50 or $4 for one thing of it. But it was also like it had none of this artificial crap in it. So that's the stuff I try to do now. Is I don't just buy it organic because that's just a buzzword, but I will try to, like when I buy peanut butter that says ingredients peanuts. Like if it's, and if it maybe a little salt in there, but with the ones that add like a whole bunch of other words that I don't understand, I do not touch that stuff. I buy separated peanut butter that I mix. And so I just try to stay away from preservative stuff. Hello, Jules. And hello, Sunset. It's been too long since I've had string cheese. Cheese is another one. Like I try not to buy main store-bought cheese unless I just need a lot of cheese for something that is a minor part of the flavor. Cheese is Michael's big on always saying that things are the same when they're maybe not. Like by the cheap brand is no different than the expensive brand. But for some things, like cheese is one of them that is. If it's just going to be tossed into a big meal and you're not going to even notice that there's a cheese flavor in there, sure, I'll put cheap cheese in. But there's other things where it is a primary focus on the flavor. I'm going to buy nice cheese because it does make a difference. I try to eat kosher as that has been preservative free for decades. Yeah, or it's not even preservative to me. It's all the other crap like they just toss into things. Like we have some of the super cheap peanut butter, like the Target brand peanut butter, and I can't stand it. I can't eat it. It's disgusting to me because it doesn't even taste like peanut butter. I get if I can't go to Trader Joe's for theirs because I love theirs the most, I will get is it Skippy? I think it's Skippy does an organic. It's an organic separated one. It basically is just peanuts. And there's otherwise at one of the other places I've been to, there's one that's called just peanuts or like 100% peanuts. And it's literally nothing but peanuts. And I think those taste way better. You make peanut butter in your mouth? I mean, yes, you could. No, so I'm doing intermittent fasting. I've lost about 52 pounds since May. I lost most of it in about half that time, and I've been steady with where I am. And so, but I always want something like heavy in calories as soon as I break my fast. And so at about 1 o'clock every day, I will have a piece of wheat bread with a ton of peanut butter on it, sliced strawberries and chia seeds with a glass of almond milk. That sounds very millennial. But it tastes good. It's all natural stuff, and it doesn't leave me feeling tired afterwards, which is pretty good. Yeah, I lost 52 pounds in like 3 months just because I changed my diet by removing sugars, calorie sugars. I like here. This is a whiskey Coke, but it's Coke Zero. This has been my cheat since I've hit my plateau on my weight just on diet change, and so I added, and I like whiskey Coke, so I added Coke Zero in. And I haven't seen any weight change, so I've been calling it okay. But no, it was just 0 sugars. I removed processed carbs, so I still have some carbs. I don't have as many, but I got rid of anything like white rice, white bread, that kind of stuff. And then I just don't eat 18 hours of the day. And you'd think that's tough, but actually it's super easy. It's super easy, and I'm way happier, and I feel way better than I've ever been. Never understood the point of buying organic, as medically and scientifically speaking, there's zero health difference between organic and non-organic foods. No, I agree. The difference between organic and non-organic, no, organic is a buzzword. There's nothing defined in any paper or any law that states what it really has to be. It's, to me, the extra stuff put in there for preservative purposes. Some of that stuff I just don't like. You can have 100% peanut butter that's not organic. I don't care if it's organic or not. I just don't want the other extra crap in there. So, or I try not to. There's certain situations where we still buy some frozen pizzas because it's convenient on stream nights. I just don't have the time to sit down and cook for an hour. I love cooking a good, healthy, like curry from scratch, or what was one? We do a lot of sauerkraut and sausage. A lot of stuff from scratch. I love doing that, but on stream nights I don't have the time. Actually, tonight when Michael comes back, I'm gonna have him put something in because I do not have. I did kind of started right after work, so. But even now, I bought a Hedgie's Pizza, which is a local place that uses a lot of fresher ingredients in compared to like Tombstone or something. The way I feel the same with GMO foods. Literally every food is GMO. It's called selective breeding. Yeah, and actually GMO is another thing of there's things that aren't GMO or they're not, they might say they're GMO free, but it's everywhere now. And we wouldn't be able to survive as a society with how many people live right now without some type of GMO. And even I don't think selective breeding falls under GMO. I would consider it maybe a type of, but what people normally consider to be that, it's not the same thing. But selective breeding is a kind of GMO in a way. Maybe for ecological reasons. Yeah. Yeah, that's a whole big topic right there too. But I just don't like stuff put in my food that I don't fully know why it's there or what it is. If I'm gonna eat peanut butter, I want it to be peanuts. I don't want like flagellhygodeoxycitric acid in there because then it lasts longer. I don't care. I'm gonna eat it in 4 days. It's gonna be gone. It's gonna be in here. The stomach acid is the only acid I want in my peanut butter. Not before eating, after eating. Anyway.
Careful out there, champ.
I wonder if I can just go forward with it as it is.
Bye.
I think I might because like I've stated before that it's kind of like honey and peanut butter is good. Those are good. Honey is the one type of sugar that I've been mostly okay with because it is not a processed sugar. That is the big thing to me is most things that have sugar in it are processed sugars and they hit your system super hard, super fast. And the whole point of fasting is to keep your blood sugar down. And if you get hit with processed flour, processed breads, or processed sugars, it spikes your insulin super high and then it takes a while for it to go down. So if you eat wheats and you eat a lot of that stuff, it doesn't spike it so high. It's a slower burn. And because of that, it keeps your insulin levels at a more balanced level. So that's my main reason for it. And so honey is one of those that isn't a processed sugar. It has all that other stuff into it, so it doesn't hit you as hard. And so, yeah. But mainly I've been kind of mixing some stuff in just because like I am at a happy weight now. Was it 232? I'm at 180 about right now. I'm fine right now. 179 was the top of my BMI, but I have a bit more muscle. So I'm considering 180 at least to be safe enough or to be good enough. If I start seeing my weight go up, then I'll go back and adopt some of the previous stuff, get rid of some other things until I get it back down again. But right now I've been mixing in other carbs. I've been mixing in some like false sugars and nothing's changed. So I'm happy. That's all that matters is be happy with yourself. If you're happy with where you are, then who gives a crap about anything else? I just wasn't happy with where I was. And I saw it going more negative. I've been trying to make homemade bread and grow my own food. Nice. That's a lot of work. And if you can make that work, that's awesome. Cutting out sugar was harder than you think. Sugar is like cocaine. I did it once before, and the first couple days were easy. Then it got really hard for about 2 weeks, and then it was easy again because I just kicked the habit. I didn't feel like I needed sugar or sweet anymore. And then I did it again recently. It wasn't as hard because I knew what to expect on it. No, I think sugar. If you cut out sugar and artificial sugar, you're good. For the most part, like that is, if you're going to I would recommend cutting out processed flours and processed wheats, processed breads, white bread and stuff. You can make cookies and you can make muffins out of wheat flour. I've done that. So like one of my favorite things for a while was I would make it was a banana honey whole wheat muffin. So it was made 100% from scratch. I never baked before. I learned how to do this, and they were delicious. And they were, yes, they had carbs in it, but they were all full wheat carbs. And I thought they were great. If you're used to processed flours, you're used to the white breads, and you're used to processed sugars, it might not be as good, but I had cut out all sugars at that point. And then when you jump into it, it's like, wow, this is actually really sweet because my body was accustomed to not being injected with this super high concentration of sugar that we're used to. Thanks for the follow. I'm going to mess that up. Madashi? I know I messed that up, but thank you for the follow. I tend to cook my own cheesecake. Everything's better from scratch. That actually sounds delicious too. I love cheesecake. Turtle cheesecake, if done right, is the best thing in the world. I just got to see what's happening here. Well, hello, Joseph. Welcome back. I don't have a lot of subscribers. I'm sorry. Anything made from scratch is delicious. Sure, Gamer Summer and Trixie. Wow. Well, they're, she's fine. She is very innocent and she has done nothing wrong. It's ketchup. No, I don't know what it's something. I am, whether or not this is released soon or later is going to be highly dependent on how the next week goes, being that for the topic it deals with.
Today we celebrate the overthrow of the central government. It's time to kill someone.
And with the presidential inauguration tomorrow, depending on how things go, will depend on whether or not I release it in a week or 2 weeks or a month or 2 months. So we'll see. I don't feel comfortable releasing it right now. Patrons and Twitch subs will get it immediately as soon as it is finished. But anybody else, I don't want to put this out until anything in the world is settled and it doesn't suddenly put a label on my head for saying something. Hi, I'm here. Joined several minutes ago. I was taking a shower. Showers are good. It's the best way to start a day. That's a lot of red for someone who's done nothing wrong. She's done nothing wrong. She's got a lot of red in her name tag. Actually, that was clipping. She's still in keyframe, so won't worry about it. Her name tag's right, so she's fine. She's done nothing wrong. She's only doing what she was told. Let's grab Sombra here. So I'm actually using the lip sync Sombra because it ended up being that I couldn't use the other Sombra without removing what that Sombra, let's rename this. For one, I need to make sure that the reason that I have a separate lip sync model is for two reasons. One, I don't want him moving around for his keyframes, or how many call it keyframes, for the idea that I had for his motion, and because I can't lip sync if he's moving, so I made a separate model that doesn't move. And I am really bad about just going in on something and then completely removing all the work that I did on lip syncing. I have had to redo lip syncing like that before. So I've gotten the habit now of when I am working on animating something to have all the lip sync on a separate model, so that if I accidentally screw up, which has happened, I have a way to recover and pull back the work that I did. I'm not so worried now because I have the other backups set up on my computer, but if I did a lip syncing same day, I still would not have it recoverable. So we're going to rename this again. So this is going to be, for one, I can't actually name it Sombra because not lip sync because of whatever. So we're going to go lip sync, and then we're going to go to Sombra. Boop. Okay. Should there must be nothing to worry about then? Nope, she's fine. I'm here to animate as well. Actually, I was watching, so I set up a couple auto hosts on the channel here, and I want to kind of find a couple more people to auto host on Twitch here. But Midprem was streaming yesterday and she was just doing some artwork. I'm like, I'm just gonna watch her work on some art and do stuff. And then she ended up having she had a hype train that went super positive for her, and then she ended up spending the last half hour just talking about beans. It was with cans of beans. It was actually kind of entertaining. I enjoyed it, but it gave me some time to do some work on stuff. Hello, not Pterosaur. Hi, first time driving by the stream. I love your content. It inspired me to start doing SFM myself. Can't stay long though. Gotta be up for work in the morning. Keep being awesome. Well, thank you very much. I wish you the best of luck. Animating is hard, or if you're just doing pictures, learning anything new is hard. So I wish you the best of luck, and cool. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Baked beans, they were just cans of beans. She just went and grabbed tons of cans of beans, and then we asked her to start reading off the ingredients and to like give reviews of the beans. And then she shook one of the cans of beans and it was a really weird sound. And so then she's like, no, wait, I'm done. But she did say that she's going to make every Monday stream a bean stream. But I think it's her, Jay Holler, and then Blurred. I put you on my auto host list too. So so I think those are the only 3 I have right now, but I want to find a couple other people to add to the list, and not just as add to the list because I know them, but like people that like I've watched before and fit the idea that I would have behind that. So your schedule said you were going to stream today and you didn't stream, Blurred. I didn't see any stream. It said there was a stream, and then I sat there and I waited. No, I was just doing some monotonous work stuff, so I just decided I had it sitting in the background just in case you started, just so I didn't miss it, because otherwise I would have totally forgot. I actually spent a lot of today. There's a person I watch on Twitch called Falcondrin, I believe. It's a 3080 and 3090 NVIDIA card notification stream. And Best Buy normally drops every other Tuesday, which was one of these two. Today was one of those Tuesdays, but nothing came, either because of the holiday or because of some other stuff that it just didn't drop this week. Because I got a 3080 because of that stream 2 weeks ago. And that's installed and it works great. But just a couple people I know that are looking for cards as well. So I'm just paying attention. Yeah, it's I posted these, right? Oh yes, I did. Okay, good. I'm like, wait a second. Oops. I'm not gonna open the stream, but yeah, Falcadrin. There's usually a lot of people watching, but every other Tuesday. So if you do follow them and you see the amount of viewers in the stream go over about 2,500, it's usually that there might be a drop soon. There was supposedly going to be a drop today, so there's more people in there on average. But if you see that number, then it's just a good time to watch and check. So that's kind of what I've been doing. But it worked out because last Tuesday I just happened to see the number went up. So I went and I checked on the stream. They said drops maybe in a half hour, and about 45 minutes later, there was a drop. Best Buy had a huge amount of stock go on, and I was able to actually go on, add one to my cart, purchase it, shipped, and install it. So it worked out really well. And it is a huge boost in performance from my last one, though. Now the thing about it, I keep forgetting about that's too late. I put my 1080 Ti in my stream PC so I can record the camera separate, and I forgot to hit the record button. So for this, I'm just gonna leave it off for this time. I had to get in the habit of it. So this needs to actually be smooth, so I might move it closer to this direction. That seems useful. Yeah, and the chat is really a lot of trolls and stuff, but the person that is running it comes on and actually talks about how things work. If something pops up and is actually sellable, they actually say it out loud. It is their job now. They're making enough money off Twitch subs and everything that they are just working from home, helping people find the graphics cards. So it actually is really, really useful, and it worked out really well for me. So I am very thankful to them for being able to help me. I would not have been able to get it otherwise. I went and got the cheapest EVGA. It was like the bottom, like $740, I think was the cost on it. And so it wasn't FE, but it was basically the next cheapest you could find. There's definitely better ones or something higher than that, but I didn't care. I just wanted one. I'm done. I didn't play it. I do want to overclock. I did a test on CPU to GPU bottlenecking on my computer, and I have a 9700K Intel processor, i7, overclocked about 10%. And if you compare that to a GPU 3080 running at normal stock everything, my bottleneck is my CPU by 0.03%. So basically they are perfectly made for each other at 1440 gaming, which is what I do. Neither is forcing the other to really do too much more work than the other one. So no, I'm good. Like I'm fine. I don't need to overclock the GPU, because if I did, then my CPU is bottlenecking me even more. So it was perfect.
You beat.
I might delay him on his motion there, because I want to have him, because right now, oh no, I don't know. Because it kind of feels like he just slides in. If I take him and just delay his motion like 2 frames, and then I think I might just call it good, because I feel like the only way I'm going to make this slide actually work is if I drop it to like here. But if I do that, then I got to zoom out, which then I'm getting at a lens bit that I don't want. And I'm going to guess, just based on me, that this is probably at a 50 mil. Yes. So the reason it's at 50 mil is because 50 mil is considered to be what the human eye perceives as the real world. Or equivalent to what the real world sees. So if you're using a 50 mil, it's because you are trying to put the person as if they are there being a part of or talking with the conversation, or just for normal mid shots, which is what I'm doing here. This would be a mid shot because I'm cutting the body in half. This would be a close up, which would then use an 85 millimeter normally. And then if you're doing like a full body, I'd usually do a 35 millimeter. So it's a mid shot. I am a part of the conversation up close enough and such that I want to do a 50 mil. Otherwise, things just don't feel right. Like if you were to do something like this, and so this would be kind of the equivalent of maybe like an 85 millimeter zoom for a mid shot. It just makes it feel like you're so far away. You're not actually a part of this conversation. And that just doesn't match. When they're just talking and they're close like that, it just doesn't work. You have to immerse the person that's watching. And if I go and do like a 35, which would be kind of like this, then it kind of gets that feel of that amateur look where I just use the default, which is 24 millimeter technically. But where it just doesn't feel like you're real. It feels like the whole world is fisheyed. And that does work in some situations, but not when you're up close for stuff like that. That's great for like shots of like large areas. So you want to cover a lot. At that distance, whether or not you use 35 or 50 is probably not going to make a difference. But when you're up there, 50 is where you're saying you are a part of this conversation. You are identified as standing here and being a part of it. And so that's why I want to use 50. So because of that, I either have to move the camera further away, which would require that I do something like this, and then that loses it. Just there's so many other things wrong with it. So I think this is the best I'm going to do for motion. I don't think I'm going to get any better than that. Overclocking's a bit bled to me, especially since if you're not parent levels of careful, you can get a BS at the BIOS level. Depends, because there's 2 different types of overclock. There's CPU and GPU. GPU is the one where if you overclock via software, you want to make sure it's stress test to hell. I was doing it. I actually overclocked my 3080 by about 6 or 7%, undervolting to do it too. So I think in terms of silicon lottery, I kind of won a little bit. But one certain thing I opened pushed one part of it too much and it crashed until I removed it. So in terms of GPU overclocking, the problem I have with the GPU overclocking is it takes a lot more nitpicking. And I didn't have any GPU ones. Normally with GPU, if you slightly overclock, you're probably just going to get a graphical crash. CPU is the one where I could optimize the hell out of mine more. I think mine are defaults to 4.6. Okay, I am curious now. Okay, so the max turbo on it is 4.9. I actually have mine locked at 4.9 right now, and so it doesn't it's always running at 4.9, and so I was able to get it to that. I played around with some of the numbers and stuff to make sure, so that based on the cooling that I had, that I would sit below 80 Celsius. I can go to 100 technically, but you're just reducing life. Anything over 80 is not recommended, but safe. So I just tried to stick it under 80. So I just kept pushing it until it went to there. Could I push it further? Hell yeah. I could push it a lot further. I could probably start doing individual cores to get better single core performance. I just didn't care enough. So for CPU, it just comes down to cooling. And for that, it's not an issue. I've never had a crash since I did it. And again, for the overclocking that I did, I'm technically bottlenecked on nothing. So I'm fine where I am. You missed Sunday stream? Well, the recording's still there, so you can see that. And that's fine. Like, see, in terms of streaming stuff, I wanted to stream more. I've always been a person that likes schedules. I like to be able to put out there and say that this is when I'm doing something, so that if somebody does want to be a part of something, Alexander, that you don't feel like something popped up out of nowhere and then you're like, wait, I didn't know that was happening. Now I missed out on something. There was somebody that was angry that they missed the Derpy stream, even though that was a scheduled thing, because they were just not there. And so I don't like doing unscheduled stuff if I can. I've been trying to change the mentality. I still do the scheduled Tuesday and Friday, and now we've been streaming the Sunday, and that is on the schedule. But I've been trying to add in other stuff just for fun. Why not? Have fun. It's just to throw things in there. My goal right now is every other Friday, because I have every other Friday off. I want to do like a morning just chill stream. I'm not going to post it on social media. I'm not going to post it anywhere. I'm just going to start streaming. And we did Star Renegade before, which isn't even, I would think, the most entertaining game to watch, but it was just to chill with people. If people want to chat, and was there less people there? For sure. But it was some fun conversation. We did have fun. And I was just going to, streaming can be exhausting when it's all like planned and prepped. And I think that kind of stuff is great, because it allowed me to just kind of do what I would normally do in the weekend without having to worry about all the prep time. I kind of just like set up my mic, turn on the lights, and hit stream, and it was actually relaxing. So I want to do that more. See you later, Justin. I want to do that more on my off Fridays, which this off Friday is going to be an off Friday. Somebody brought up about streaming Minecraft, only because I have a 3080 now, and RTX is gorgeous on Minecraft, and it is just fun to look at stuff. So I might do that on Friday. The other thing I thought about streaming and starting on Friday was I've been wanting to go back and play one of my favorite games of all time. I actually don't have it on here. I have to pick it up, but that's fine. I wanted to play Final Fantasy VI. So it's the Super Nintendo version. Can I stream my phone? No, I can't charge it at the same time. I love Final Fantasy VI, and I don't know and I think that that's outside of like a lot of people that might be here. That was kind of outside of their range of games time period when they were born or whatever. It's not in their era, but it was definitely in mine. And I played it on the Super Nintendo. I have the Super Nintendo copy somewhere around here, and I loved it. And I considered playing that again, and then just like adding voices to everything as we play through, so that people want to experience Final Fantasy VI, which to me is the best Final Fantasy that's out there. Nostalgia is definitely involved in that decision. That it would be fun to do. And I have a Super Nintendo Bluetooth controller that I can use to play. So it's the actual Super. Do I have it over here? I think I do. Yes, I do. Okay. Yes. It's so it's 8-bit do. Actually, Blurred, you brought this up, I believe. So this is 8-bit do's controller, and it is basically just a Super Nintendo controller. It's a teeny bit fatter at the back here, just by a little bit because of the Bluetooth stuff that's in there. But otherwise, the texture and everything on it is Super Nintendo. Colors, everything. And so it's great. And there is a version of this that has analog sticks and then a secondary trigger. So you can basically use it as a PlayStation controller. But this is like $30 and it works great. I used it on my phone. I played most through Final Fantasy 6 years ago on it. So I've thought about doing that because I think that a lot of people haven't experienced that game, and I love it. I will play through it multiple times. So I think it'd be fun. I love the feel of this. It's just so nostalgic. It's so I love it. It's so good. Put you away. I haven't turned it on for a while. I played Final Fantasy 6 and Chrono Trigger was another one. Thank you, Jules. And congratulations, Leninator. Thank you, Jules. I appreciate it. That's 2 for you too. Jeez, nice. Oh, I gotta catch up. Yeah, I missed some stuff. Got me thinking about gaming now. I'm thinking about Omari again. I think I know I heard that game. Yeah, awesome. Looks weird without a cable. I know it is, but it still feels super light, which is, I think, the important thing too. If you got a super heavy Super Nintendo controller, then it's not a Super Nintendo controller. The thing I remember about Final Fantasy 6, 3, yeah, because see, that right there, Kite, is how I know that you are like an old school gamer. The fact that you even would call it 6 or 3, because the Super Nintendo copy in America was called Final Fantasy 3, and most people probably wouldn't catch that. So, cheers to you. Is superplexing the train? Yep, and that's another. Well, who's okay? Yeah, you suplex the train, and then you use a Phoenix Down, because who actually fights the train? Nobody actually fights the train. They just. But you have to at least suplex it once, yes, because it is funny. And I believe, if I remember right, in that game, and probably people have no idea what we're talking about, but there's a train and you can literally suplex it by throwing it up in the screen and then coming down upside down. Makes no sense, but if I remember right, they didn't think about that and they left it in the game because it was funny. But no, I might do that. Minecraft is fun, but it's also, to me, a little cliche. But who the hell streams Final Fantasy 6 right now? I might do that. I've just been really wanting to play that again. Wish my Xbox 360 controller would work on my PC, but it seems that newer versions of Windows 10 only recognize Xbox One controllers. Really? I have a 360 controller. I've used my PlayStation 4. Is that the previous? Not the previous generation is 4, right? I have no idea. I don't do count. I have one. I've used that before, but if I do PC gaming, I tend to use my Switch controller. Because the Switch Pro controller, much longer battery life, and it's just, I don't know, I like it. So it's always next to me.
You be careful out.
Okay, what are we doing here? Blend.
You be careful.
So like I said, if I were to select all of Sombra and blend, I would blend all of the lip syncing and say goodbye. I have to get this. I'm pretty good habit now of making sure I deselect face, but you never know. Yeah, I used my 360 for years, not tried in the last few months though. I had a launch box, and I replaced it with a reach box, not because it stopped working, because launch 360 boxes had the red ring of death for quite a while. After a couple of years, they would almost always die. Mine lasted a little longer. I was always a console gamer until 2007 or 2008. Maybe 2009 or something. Then I switched over to PC gaming because of MMOs. And then I kind of drifted away from console gaming. I still play a couple things here and there, and I do love controller. I just hook the controller up to the PC. But otherwise, I don't really console game anymore. Most of the stuff is coming to PC anyway. Halo is the one that I would be tempted to get a system for Halo Infinite, but it's going to come to PC anyway, so I'm good. I use my PS4 controller with cable for PC. Hello, chat. Hello, Alice. Yeah, the PS4 controller is pretty good. I just don't think they're that ergonomic. That's what I mean, the PS4 is a little better, but that's what I like. The Switch controller, I wouldn't call it the most ergonomic. Xbox is probably, to me, the best in terms of ergonomics, but it is better. And I like the extended battery life, and it's nice. It's very nice. And I have a dock for my Switch Pro controller that's way over there. That's why there's this weird dongle that's at the top in front of my face. You can see it, that weird dongle. focus on the controller. There's the thing. It's just so that I can put it in flat instead of like upside down like a lot do. And I ended up getting that so I could charge the controllers and the Joy-Cons at the same time. And the shipment never showed up, so I had to file for a missing shipment for through Amazon. So they shipped me another one, but then it ended up showing up later. So I got a free second dock that I ended up giving to a friend that's a Switch fan as well. Little Nightmares, never actually. I don't think I've heard of it. Like without that wires and adapters, it won't work. I have direct USB connection. The system recognized. Yeah, if you have a direct USB, it's going to fix a lot of those problems. The Switch controller, anytime I disconnect it to use it on the Switch, which I not often because I love the Joy-Cons, but every time I get it back to the PC, I always run into issues. It always takes me forever to get it figured out. They're always confused with the ergonomy thing. The Xbox feels more comfortable, but I like the PS most. It's probably nostalgia because I was a PS1 gamer. Like I was gaming before Super Nintendo was a thing. I remember the old Ataris with just the joystick. The Super Nintendo and Nintendo days are probably the highlight of my gaming times. But I was there when the original PlayStation came out and was playing Final Fantasy VII when it was released. I have 2 copies of Final Fantasy VII in a box downstairs. I could even go pull them out and be like, haha. But that takes time.
You be careful out there.
Actually, so Michael's going to be home really soon here. I'm going to start the oven because we need to make pizzas for when he comes in. So give me like 5 seconds. Probably more than 5 seconds. And come back. It's nice having a kitchen that's right around the corner. Chicken, you can. Oh, I was gonna get chicken as thing. Okay, so actually, the one thing I have this corner right here gonna be changing next stream probably. I've got a corner stand that I can put stuff into, and I'm gonna have lights in it. If it works out, I'm hoping it does. So I moved my trash can, so I'll actually have like things there because it's like the most visual thing in the stream, but there's nothing there. It's just a flat piece of wood. So I'm gonna have a little stand. I think chicken's gonna be on top of it. Chicken probably won't be seen, but it's fine because he will be lording over you all. Else you're studying for exams, or is everyone else old? I take exception to that. No, I'm glad. I would rather be old than studying, so I'll take it. And I'm not that. That's 36. I'm not that old. I say that coming from a 36-year-old. But for anybody else, it's probably like, you're old. Wow, I'm 2 times 18. Now I feel old. Chicken quick sneak a derpy in. No, because no derpies. Chicken definitely not talking to us. It is not planning to take over your channel. We can have a thanks for the follow, Craft. We should have a chicken stream sometime. I don't know how to do that though. I have to think that'd be interesting. Lord Chicken. I still have my N64 controller. Okay, you guys keep bringing up interesting stories. So I used to work in damaged freight, and so this one's a little bit of a longer story. So I used to work in damaged freight, and damaged freight was I'm not going to bring up the company name, but it was in trucking, and it was OS&D, overshort and damaged. So I was in charge of anything that got broken or damaged or shorted or overed, and just really if anything went wrong, I was the one that was contacted this company or this branch of the company. And when I started in that position, one of the ladies was there and saying like, well, we have some of these boxes out there and we just need to get rid of them. And I went out there, and these were, I think there was like 8 or 9 boxes that each had 20 N64 controllers in it. So there was like 200 N64 controllers still in their plastic, unopened. And thanks for the follow, Madalena. Sorry. drinking, sorry. So they weren't like the official branded N64 controllers. They were a slight off brand, but they still worked pretty good. And I had 200 of them, and they're like, we just throw them out. I'm like, I'm a gamer. I can't throw out 200 N64 controllers. And so we ended up, so I ended up holding on to them. And for the longest time, I brought them home. And I had a closet packed full of N64 controllers. And I think even then, I had tossed out like 2 or 3 of the boxes because I just couldn't store them. And I think for probably about 6 or 7 years, I had these 200 N64 controllers. And I had a thing for a while that, like, if anybody wanted even one of them, that I would send you an entire box of 20 for the cost of shipping. And for the longest time, I think I did 3 of those boxes. For over a couple of years, I sent 3 of those boxes to somebody. So it was like $15 for 20 brand new unopened N64 controllers. I still have, I think, like 7 or 8 of them. I gotten rid of most. I went to a pawn shop and they said, we'll take like 2. So I actually ended up, I think, tossing about 40 of them because I just couldn't hold on to them any longer. But I have them because we still have an N64. Not here. I think my brother has it now. And it was great because we were at a point for a while there that we could use a new controller like every other day of the year. It was funny. But when you work in damage freight, you get some weird stuff. But that was one of those, like, they didn't care about it, but I did. I think, was it Retrobit was the company? I can't remember, but they were good. I mean, they weren't the official, like the 3-prong ones you would think. They were a little flatter on the sides, but they worked good. And I still have a bunch of unopened ones over here, just sitting because I kept a couple. I'm not going to throw them all out. Bronze up selling new GameCube controllers for $80. When I sold those to the pawn shops, I think I sold them about 3 years ago. Yeah, it's probably about 3 years ago. It's when I moved in a previous apartment, and I think I made like $5 on each, not even. Because I just need to get rid of them. They weren't vintage. I mean, again, they were off-brand, but still, it's just. It was. I had a lot of free stuff that I got. I have a bunch of. I have a non-stick pan set that I got for free because it was a fork hole went right through the box, didn't hit anything. But they couldn't sell it, and so our company bought it, and we held on to it for a while, and then it's mine. We had, I got a 50-inch TV for free. I have, it's too dark over there now, but I have a real wood TV stand with glass front panels and everything, built for up to, I think, 75 or 85-inch TVs. I have a 65-inch over right now. Super, super nice. Fork hole right through the bottom, blew out the whole bottom panel. I just pushed the wood back down, put a sound system on top of it, and you can't see it. They can't sell it like that, and they didn't want it, so I got it for free. So I didn't really get much stuff for free from there, considering how much stuff went through with damage like that. Hello, Michael. I didn't even hear you. I started the oven to put a pizza in. I started early, so I haven't eaten yet. I think it's got another like 5 minutes left. Top one, 17 to 19 minutes. But yeah, so I didn't get much free stuff, but it was what I was nitpicky. So it was more of, I didn't want to grab everything. I just grabbed the stuff that I could, or the stuff that I would use, because if you're grabbing everything, then people are going to look at it negatively. I remember Star Fox on the SNES. Do barrel roll.
You be careful. Be careful. Be careful out.
Oh, don't be flipping the pages on that too much, because I had to drill a hole in the calendar. So I got my I got it for free, so I'm taking, well, kind of for free. No, I got a my merch pack from, oh, I didn't put it in the picture. Okay, well, I got a calendar from my Ciderfest merch pack, but it didn't come with a hole for putting up on the wall for some reason, and so I drilled a hole into it, but then it was really that smooth, so I had to put some tape over it. So I'm like, don't poke at it; it's gonna fall down. Mistakes were by being able to buy cheap Rock Band stuff from pawn shops. Oh yeah, I remember that time. Yeah, I don't even know if you could find it now. It's probably went up in price. Your own pawn shop wouldn't take my Mad Cats because off-brand. Yeah, and I think that's why I really couldn't sell it. It's not vintage or anything. You can have done an IT course, fix 260 controls, sell them all for. I thought about doing that, but the amount of work that it would be to sell all of those was just not worth it. And because of the method that I had actually gotten it, if it came back to the company that I was selling a product that they had gotten rid of for my own personal profit, it probably would have been a negative. So it just wasn't worth it. Thank you, Static Noise, and I love you as well. Need your help? I download a map from Steam Workshop, and it won't show up in my SFM. There's a couple of things that could be causing it. For one, normally when you go to a workshop item, in the bottom of the description, it's pretty common practice for somebody to copy paste. Maybe it's not common practice. Maybe it's just part of the software. But anyway, it should have an actual name of the file name, because something might say forest map, but the map itself might be called like potato. You don't know. So I would double check in the description, what is the actual name of the map that you're looking for? The other is make sure that you're actually subscribed. In the bottom corner of it should actually have the check mark showing that you are subscribed to it. Trying to think of another way to check for stuff. Within your actual user, it wouldn't be user mod, to be workshop. Go within the map folder and see if you can find it in there. You should be able to see something in there. Whatever it is, the file name that they said it should be listed within the workshop maps folder. If you don't see it, then there's probably something missing or something that's wrong. I would say to like verify that your workshop is in your game info folder here, but if it's not, it means you had to manually change it to remove it, and I'm guessing that's not the case. So if you haven't seen this file before, you probably don't have to check that. There shouldn't be any compatibility issues that would prevent it from loading. There could be compatibility issues that are like previous other packs from other games are required to make something work properly, but it should always open. You should always be able to, well, I can't do it now without a loading, but you should be able to at least say load map and find it. It's your face. It's this face, remember? Remember this face?
Yes, I remember this face.
And now there's a lot of requests for more Michael emotes.
No, that would destroy pony emotes.
No, so there's two things that came out of Discord today. One, more people want Michael emotes, but I said that I can't do it without verifying with you. So are you okay with more Michael emotes?
Not if it gets rid of.
I'll think about it. But I own your face anyway, so that's fine.
That little Pip is.
And then number two, somebody was asking for a T-shirt with that emote on it.
I won't stop you.
Okay, that's not a yes.
It's not a no. I can't give consent, but I won't complain.
Oh wait. Your mic's not on.
Oh.
I turned it off so I don't have potential echo. There, now you can talk.
Yes.
You were right. Stupid face emotes turned off. You'll see how we do that. I think it was under here. Nope, that wasn't it. Was it under here? No, it wasn't. It was under. Try to remember where you do where. There it is. Channel points. Okay. There we go. I don't know. So it's enabled again. I turned it off because it was enabled during this Fallout 76 stream, which actually, oh, God damn it. I actually want to have Twitch open in case we have spammers. Because people were using stupid face during that stream, and that made it harder. So I disabled it. So yeah, it should be enabled. I just don't know if you have to restart the stream or not. You can add emotes to bit amounts if you want more slots. Yeah, I've been thinking about doing that because I've seen some custom bit emote stuff. I've been trying to think of like different ways to utilize that. To promote bits or subscriptions. I've been trying to think of ways to do that. To try to drive growth. I'm not 100% sure as to how to do that yet, because I don't want to make something that I'm not able to keep up with. Or go hacking into Twitch's system to have unlimited coffee. That's why I named it coffee, for the sole reason of it being unlimited.
You just started the stream and you've already finished a whole drink.
I started at 5.
Well,
and this is a bigger cup.
Yeah, that is a nice cup.
It is the only thing that's a little weird about it is there's a glass, like the glass is kind of like has a weird cut in the middle there. But in terms of size, it's super thick.
That is thick.
And
it's a good cup.
And it's new. It's from 2020 Ponyville Cider Fest. I like it in general. Just like the shape and everything of it. It fits what I want. And I got 2 more of the other ones I normally use.
You got nice stuff.
Wait, you got the sponsorship too, didn't you? Do Spirit?
I did something. I don't remember what I did.
I think Spirit's the only other one. So they were working on shipping packages, so maybe yours is still coming.
Hey, I'll have to check. I'll go put the pizza in.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Sure. Well, I don't know how to do this cup. This is a new cup. Like, is ice?
There's not enough Coke in there. There's some Diet Coke in there, though. No, there's Diet Coke in there. There's another one.
So you want like hard?
Mix it properly.
We'll find out.
That's my favorite kind of drink. We'll find out. I was at BabsCon one year, and I think I was in the /MLP room. And normally the other ones, they have like these pre-made drinks, and they're like, I basically put some money in the thing, and they just like, I don't know what they gave me. It was a you'll find out drink. It was actually pretty good. The person that was bartending at BabsCon for the /MLP room was like, they just gave you whatever, and it was usually really good. Like I don't know if they were a bartender or not, but props to them. I need that My Little Ties Chrysalis cup. Do you have a link to that? I'm actually kind of curious on what you're talking about with that, because My Little Ties' quality of work is spectacular. I don't think I bought anything of his, but I love looking at it. It's always really, really good. I haven't really done anything on here. I should probably just... careful out there. But for some fun conversations, I'm really enjoying it.
Be careful out there. You be careful out there. Be careful out there.
Yes, I went through anybody that's been on the stream that I've seen their name on a lot, and I went through a couple of previous streams. Anybody that's been on here a lot, I added VIP and hello Hazy, for 2 reasons. One, you're special. You're here a lot. It's awesome. Thank you very much. And also, yeah, XGC, thank you very much as well for your compliments. Appreciate it. So yeah, if I've seen you on here a lot, I added that. For one, thank you for like showing up all the time. I think I'm just goofing off, and you're here supporting it. I appreciate it. But then it also helps me differentiate anybody that is newer, that's maybe not, or is here infrequently or pops in new, so that I can better identify those people, like XGZ and Hansy. So that's the idea behind it. Well, from my perspective, VIP is those people that are just here all the time, that are here every stream, that pop up normal, the names that I can recognize just by seeing it. So And if it ends up being that, say, like chat explodes and there's a ton of people in here, and I switched to like a subscriber only chat, I believe VIPs can still talk in that, even whether they're subbed or not. So it allows you to basically talk no matter what. I can do up to 40, and I think I've only used like 17 or 18. The amount of VIP slots that you have available are dependent on how many people are talking at the same time. So the more people that are talking in chat at any given moment, Twitch keeps track of that. And if it suddenly detects that a higher than normal amount have done that, you unlock an achievement that gives you more. Oh my God. Normally 2 of my other size cups was enough. I got normal Diet Coke because I was like, I'm going to try this.
I didn't use any of the Diet Coke.
What'd you put in?
There's enough of this Coke Zero.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought there was. Wait. Okay, it looks like I was waiting for it to be like, I put in like 2/3 liquor.
No.
It is a little strong.
A little bit.
Just a little bit, though. That's fine.
It's a big cup.
It is a big cup. I have no idea when I was pouring in what it would do. Somebody's have one. Hello, Eddie. I feel like I don't talk as much as I should. No, you talk like to me. I lurk the hell out of streams. If I pop into streams, like I usually will lurk. Blurred was like the other day was fun.
Lurking in that stream though. I went back and watched it.
Oh, Blurred's?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was interacting. It was fun.
Yeah.
But normally I'll lurk all the time. So I understand if people just want to watch and hang out. It's 100% fine.
You be careful out
And if anything, sometimes if you guys ask a lot of questions, I don't get any work done. But the point of the streams are to have fun and interact with people. So if I get 0 work done, I think it was mid-prem stream yesterday, I said, the best streams are the ones that you get nothing done. And I agree, because if you are getting work done, it's usually because you're not nobody is talking or you're not getting much done. So it's a lot more, if the less work you get, it's because you were interacting and being able to have fun with people. And so that is why they're the most fun. So
You be careful out there. You be careful out there, champ. Yeah.
I'm always watching. The fact that ended in ooh kind of scares me. I've always enjoyed watching streams. It helps me relax. Yeah, and actually, like I used to not really watch streams, and I feel like I need to more often because I started Twitch back when Twitch was small. It was just the medium to stream to. So I've been streaming now for 7 years. And it's changed a lot. Hype train wasn't a thing. Bits weren't a thing. Subscription weren't a thing. I don't even remember how the hell people made money on it. I think you had to be like a partner. You had to get big enough to be a partner to get anything out of anything. I was here during when affiliate became a thing, and I rejected it for a while because of like their cut percentages. So, and so there's all this new stuff for Twitch that I don't understand. So I'm trying to jump into other streams so I understand what the hell Twitch is now. Because I feel like an old man on Twitch. I'm like, back in my day, there was no bits. People just spammed emotes in chat with smiley faces. What's a pog?
I still don't know what a pog is. I'm so confused by that.
I was on one of the other streams earlier today for the graphics card stuff, and people just kept saying poggers. And I'm like, it feels like it's a common thing nowadays. And maybe it is. But maybe it's only popped in the last year, but that's enough time. Like a year, if you're in high school, a year is a long time. But now, that's like yesterday. So it's so hard to pay attention to when things happen anymore.
I thought poggers for the longest time was a...
No, it's not progress. It's play of the game as far as I know.
I thought it was small cardboard discs that you hit with a slammer.
Well, yeah, because you're from that generation too. We were just talking about Super Nintendo stuff.
When people started saying poggers, I was convinced it was some kind of new racial slur. I didn't know.
You goddamn pog. Though I did mention that this Friday I was going to start streaming. In the morning, I was potentially going to start streaming Final Fantasy VI. Because for a lot of people don't know it. And to do voices for it just for fun. And so I was thinking but I wanted to do the Final Fantasy VI as a random anytime just stream game.
Okay.
And if that's the case, I'm going to do voices for everything. If you want to join in for any of the voices.
Yes.
Okay.
It sounds like a hoot. It's been forever since I played that game. I should.
When is this somber SFM coming out? That is a difficult question to answer. I wanted to have it out. I wanted to have it ready for release this Friday. It's not going to happen. I'm going to try to have it ready and finished by next Friday, at like a week from this Friday. But I will probably not release it depending on political climates at the time. Being that this is a video that's joke is revolving around regicide and the dismantling of government, and with the riots and changing of government within the United States right now, it's not probably the smartest thing to do a video in that within within days of such. So I'm going to wait a little while. If you're on Patreon or you're a Twitch subscriber, you're going to get it as soon as it's done, but a public release might be a little bit delayed.
Give it a month.
Hello, Casey. Until I just feel comfortable with it.
Yeah.
Elias, I love Final Fantasy VI. Love the original at home. I know I have 3 copies of it somewhere. I have the original Super Nintendo cartridge somewhere. I have it on my phone, and then I'm gonna get it on PC again as well.
I have a Super Nintendo upstairs.
But I don't know where the cartridge is, though.
Oh, you don't know where it's at?
I'd have to dig around for it. I have it somewhere.
Yeah.
But the problem is getting it converted to a method that my stream PC would be able to pick up. And
I have a converter. I have a
Super Nintendo. Like, okay, turn around, and then to the right of those books, there's a cup. Grab what's in the cup.
I want the cup. It's got a little pip on
And it is, but grab what's in the cup.
Oh.
That is a Bluetooth Super. I already showed it, but it's a Bluetooth Super Nintendo controller. Feel it. It feels like a legit Super Nintendo controller.
You know what also feels like a legit Super
Nintendo? Yeah, I know you're going to say because
I have 2 of them.
No. I know that would be kind of cool going to the original, because even the remakes are they're remakes. They're made for
you can see
touchscreen.
Real scan lines.
No.
That was the craziest thing. I hooked my I had a 4K TV upstairs, and one of the first things I did with it is I hooked my Sega Genesis up to it and got it working. And the scan lines were beautiful.
I just got an out of context text from my dad where it was a group text that I missed, I guess, apparently at the beginning of the conversation. Mm-hmm. So I opened my phone and it's just my dad saying, "It looks delicious."
Oh no.
All right. I'm gonna play Cyberpunk now. We'll be back though. All right, see you later, Crystal. Things humanity need. None of those emotes showed up. At least for me. Are they broken?
I don't know the internet.
We need. That's actually. Oh, if we do Michael emotes, we do a Michael Pog.
You already got it, a Michael emote.
No, we need a Michael Pog. We have Michael angry.
What? He's angry because
like do a Pog right now.
What's a Pog? Like a Pog?
No, like
slam.
So no.
The slammer.
Stop being old.
And then it flips all the. I was good at Pogs. I was a Pog.
No, okay.
Champion.
This is the Pog face. This is the standard Pog face. It's basically like something super cool happens. You're like, oh, but you got to have your lips out and in an unnaturally like far distance from your mouth.
Oh, oh.
Well, you're not looking excited though.
Ooh.
Now you're just now you're looking pain. All right, we'll work on that one. I'll be like, Michael, you need to put in 2 hours of Pog practice. He'd be like,
I think duck face.
I like that, but look to the side with wide open eyes. Yeah, you got to open your eyes. What? You look like you're a fish. Like you got to have wide open eyes too, though. Like, we'll work on it. As with most things, it takes time with Michael.
Out there, champ.
That's one of my favorite Simpsons memes. Like, with all this stuff coming out now, it's just like, I used to be with it, but then they changed what it was. Now what I am isn't it, and what it is scary and weird to me.
For anybody for anybody that's here and is below the age of probably 25.
Yeah, that seems about right.
You're probably gonna be like well, I mean, 25 is probably the conversion point, but you're gonna be like old people are stupid, they don't understand. Oh, like it's not their fault. Like No, I am at the point now where like I don't understand things. And it's not that I think a lot of it is because I've been kind of comfortable with the way that life is. And I stopped paying attention to the new things. And so it's more of that, things start happening so fast and I'm just become comfortable with where I am. And I am much happier in that place. But then new things happen so fast that I'm not keeping up with it. Not that I don't want to. It's just that I found my comfortable place. And if I'm happier there, then I'm fine. And
what's the fad right now?
What?
What's the fad right now? What's like the cool?
I don't know.
Thing?
Like the Twitters.
What's the new fidget spinner? Like,
I don't know what's worse, the fact that you're asking that question or the fact I don't know the answer. What is the popular thing right now? I'm 16 and I know that not everyone will understand. And I remember being that age and I loved it and I hated it. I loved being young, but I hated not being comfortable with who I was and everything. And I felt like that was a time where you're trying to figure that out and you never do. And it just was this chaos of everything. And you're like in a soup of emotion. And now in my 30s, I love it. I absolutely love it. But then you're called, like in some ways you're called old because like you don't understand all the newer things that are happening. But I remember being in that time period and saying the same thing to people in their 30s. And now I look back and I'm like, you know what? I kind of like see where they're coming from when the old people like don't understand. You're like stupid old people. And they're just like, ha, ha, ha. They're saying ha, 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 because they're like, I don't care.
I feel like right now, new things are kind of on hold because people aren't really socializing.
Sunset is eating laundry pods still a thing?
Yes.
I hope not.
I mean, I ate one last week. It was delicious.
Teen years are rough. I should know because I am one. No, they are rough. I think, you'll get through it. But don't think that as soon as your teen years are done that you're fine. At least in terms of the United States, when your teen years are done, you're basically in college. College is sometimes some of the best years of your life. But to me, whether or not you're in a good place in life or not, it's usually when you get in your 30s that you just hit a comfortable position, that you just kind of hit like you get the I don't give a shit attitude, and you get the I don't give a shit attitude in the things that don't matter, and you start caring about the things that do. But even then, you just kind of like it's like you just caught a good breeze on a sailboat and you're just letting the waves take you. And
you know what the best thing about your teen years is? Watching new episodes of Cowboy Bebop.
I don't think that's quite the way that people work now. I don't think like everybody's like, wow, somebody else hit 18, better start some new Cowboy Bebop.
Yes. Exactly.
Well, and actually, like, you think you're old by the time you're 30, but when you're 30, retirement, at least in the United States, you're not even halfway there from your time you were born. Like, so there's plenty of years left. 30 is when you start feeling age. I wouldn't call it old, but 30s to me are going to be the best time of your life. I am looking forward to the years ahead. Could I have done things better in the past? Sure, but they could have also been worse. And so I'm happy with where I am.
I think that's where the phrase comes from. Youth is wasted on the young because you realize all the things you could have done when you're older.
Now I understand that phrase a bit more, yeah. Is it done?
Yeah. But I forgot to turn off the timer, so it's going to be bad.
Oh, it smelled done. No, I can understand. But don't... I think that if you are living your life to where the things that every day of your life you are happier more often than you're sad, and you are content in any way, don't regret anything, because anything you did potentially before this current day could have changed that path and made it worse. It could have made it better. Maybe.
I still would have liked to have gone back and invested in Google with my youthful self.
Hindsight's 20/20.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's plenty of things that I wish I would have done. I love how the first thing you do is like, wow, I wish I would have known how to get rich.
Exactly.
Or I wish I would have known how to game the system.
Mm-hmm. I need to build a time machine just so I can like invest in Microsoft.
Thanks for the follow, Pokemon.
I remember asking my parents that when I was young. Like, why didn't you invest in Microsoft?
I started feeling old when I was in my 20s and telling my niece stories starting with "in my day." I don't think I've ever done "in my day." And actually, the funny thing is, in terms of my nieces and nephews, I don't know if they probably don't watch these, but in terms of my nieces and nephews, I am probably the most relatable for them because so I have 3 siblings. So there's 4 in my family, and my older sister is a year and a half older than me. If anybody's been in the streams for a couple of years, they've seen my sister in the streams from when I was in the apartment a couple of years ago. And then I have an older brother and an older sister. My brother's 4 years older than me, and my older sister is 6 years older than me. And I'm 36, so it's 40 and 42. And my older sister has 3 kids, and my older brother has 2 kids. So they both are families. They're parents. And my older sister doesn't really keep track of meme culture and stuff. But my niece, one of my nieces, is a meme, does like memes. She understands and she knows all the stuff. She does watch a lot of YouTube. And so out of all the people in my family, I understand some of the stuff she brings up more than even them. Am I out of touch? Yeah, I'm definitely out of touch on a lot of stuff, but in terms of compared to them, I am much closer in that regard. I don't talk to them all that much because I just live 40 something minutes away in COVID. But when they bring up some of that stuff, I understand it. I do know that I can make reference to it, and it is kind of funny because it is like interacting with my nieces and nephews, and I am in some cases them almost 3 times older, but I know what they're talking about. But it helps being that I am a single bachelor living at home that watches ponies. So, yeah.
Don't be sad. We have Gen 5 is around the corner. We'll be relevant again.
If you invented a time machine, you wouldn't need to invest in Microsoft at all. No, to get rich. No, the thing is I, even if I had the opportunity to do that, I wouldn't. Because no matter what changes you make, you're making a single change, a drastic but single change to your life, and you don't know where it's going to go.
I'm going to have a bigger TV.
Could you be rich? Maybe. But just because you invested in Microsoft would also mean that you would have to know to maintain and stay in Microsoft.
Yeah.
That's different. You could go back and tell yourself, invest in Microsoft, and then Microsoft doubled your money and you sold it. Not knowing that you're looking for 200 times on your money.
Well, that's why you tell yourself, don't sell it. Just hold on to it and live off the dividends.
No, but that's not how life works. Like if I could go back and change everything in my life, if I could go back and undo every wrong decision I have ever made, all it's going to do is teach me that I can never make a wrong decision.
Mm-hmm. I'm still going to be rich. I'm not going to care.
Money isn't how the world works. Is the pizza done? Where's the pizza?
It's cooling.
No, it's done.
Cut it.
Pizza cools in only one place. Ha!
That's called burning your mouth.
Sometimes convince my dad to buy 10 Bitcoin. No, and like that would be one of the things of I had considered buying Bitcoin back when Bitcoin was super, super cheap because it was a cool, interesting thing. And it was in that time period. Do I regret not buying it? Not really. Because again, if I had bought it, it would have potentially cascaded into me making other decisions in my life that would have maybe made it so that I never made some of the decisions that have put me to where I am right now. Would I be in a better place? Maybe. But then some of the people I currently enjoy spending time with, I might not know. Some of the content that I work on and I make maybe not would never have happened. Would it be worth taking a risk to lose the things that I like and I love to potentially make it better? No. Why? So I don't regret anything that I've done. Because there is at least one point in my life that I can think of that is something that I really wish that I could have changed, but it it is probably one of the main things that pushed me to be where I am now. So I don't want to have any of that stuff change. Pizza. Because again, I would be in a different place. So I'm happy with where I am.
Yeah, there's that.
So you pulled the bottom pizza.
Yeah. It was more interesting.
I knew you were gonna do that. Like, so I bought a pepperoni pizza and an Inferno pizza, and I'm like, if I'm streaming, maybe I shouldn't eat their Inferno pizza. But I bet you if I put the pepperoni pizza on top, Michael's gonna pull both, and he's gonna be like, "Huh, I want the Inferno pizza." So I did it as a test.
Well,
So immediately I'm like,
I
smell jalapeno.
Jalapeno sounds tasty.
So I don't know if the temperature was right then, because I picked the temperature based on the top one.
Well, I picked the temperature. I set it to based on what the package said.
Oh, okay. You did read the instructions. Okay. Go back, hire a lawyer and accountant to invest. Come back a present, cash out the season 5. Yeah, again, I'm good.
No, I bought into Facebook super early, and then I sold it after I got like a $500 off of it.
That's the thing is like, I wanted to invest in Tesla years ago, and I was ready to, and I didn't. It's like, wow, I could have made so much money. Problem is, I probably would have sold it when I was at a good enough rate, bonus on it, and I wouldn't have stayed to where it is today. So
I mean, I'm doing pretty good in the stock market right now. I can't complain.
Yeah, you're doing fine.
Bye-bye. There, champ. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
That's going to be my pickup line for the future. It's like, hey, ladies, I have an IRA and a Roth IRA.
Yeah, once you get into your like 30s or something,
like
when you're younger, it's like, hey, look at my 6-pack abs. And then when you get older, you're like, you see my life insurance policy.
Yeah. I got one of those too. I got a good one.
So yeah, ladies, he's got a good life insurance policy.
Mm-hmm. And a retirement plan.
It's a Roth.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
That doesn't even look like he's animated to move off camera.
Bye-bye.
Actually, no, maybe that's fine. Maybe it's better that way.
You kind of wish I had a pension, but who has those anymore?
Yeah. A little too orange. Yeah, I haven't seen it in a while. If life calls. See, you put a hot pizza, and now it's like, oh,
It's not that spicy.
I'm trying to talk.
Yeah, me too.
No, you're not.
What do you mean? I'm talking right now.
You're just breathing and words are coming out.
It's not even that spicy.
And well, I just ate into a pizza that had a lot of jalapeno in it. Anyways, actually, I was thinking about 2 Orange. I haven't seen it in a while. Well, welcome. Do you like hats? Funny. I actually have a friend that has a wall full of hats because he absolutely loves hats.
When we first met, the first thing I did was give you a hat.
Yeah, it's in my car
Yeah, I know.
in the center console. It hasn't moved since then. Because I'm like, I'm not. It was a Rainbow Dash hat. I'm not going to wear that in public.
It's very warm, too.
Want to be in my hat gang? That sounds dangerous. I'm not a part of gangs. Gangs are where like they do like violent things. Do you do like hat related things? Like
He's in a cult.
is it a hat cult?
It's a cult.
It's a cult.
Yeah, as in a horse cult.
A cult.
It's a cult.
That's not confusing. We're back night. Where's my napkin?
Why are you making a mess? Pizza is a finger food. I'll go get you a napkin.
Because I'm touching keyboard and then I go. Oh, I got more sauce on my hands. And now there's more sauce on my pants. Because I don't have a napkin. It's only my right leg, though. I wash the right leg. A cult. Or cult. A cult. A cult.
cult of personality.
I'm thinking the second. Nobody realized that the coffee has the most swag. I realize what you did there. No, no, we don't have the most swag, and it's probably going to be delayed because I'm just hitting the chat button. Apparently, I don't know what I'm doing. These drinks are much bigger than I anticipated. Okay, we got to do. How many Michaels can we put?
Wait,
That is. Wait. That is. I put the wrong emote. Hold on.
That other guy with his chin.
Here we go.
Hand on his chin. Kind of.
Why does it keep default? No. Oh, it's because it moves up. That's why. Anyways, there we go. Some Michael emotes. Oh wait, I have mid prems now too. Where's mid prems? There we go.
Well, hers is cool. It's a pony.
You have to get to tier 2 on our server to get the Mitch emote though. I really want the Mitch emote. Somebody did like ton of gifts, so I ended up getting a gift.
Yeah.
Yes, tons. Spam more Michaels. We need more Michaels. Tons of Michaels.
No.
Hold on. Hold on.
One might be too many.
More Michaels.
Put too much alcohol in his drink.
All the Michaels. More Michaels. Yes.
He looks so angry.
More Michaels. Stupid face. There you go. Right there.
Wow. That hurt my feelings. That's my face.
No, I'll do it legitimate. It's a really nice stupid face though.
Your stupid face is lovely.
Anger Mike, yes. It's Anger Mike because they're more common. Stupid face.
It's starting to make my lips tingle.
This is something I haven't done before. Okay. God, this is way too big. Actually, you know what? There. The ultimate horse.
Is it derpy?
No,
No. That's unfortunate.
because it's the real ultimate horse.
Wow.
All right. We need something that Sombra's going to say. And we have the voice impression thing, but we're going to have Michael state whatever the next thing in chat that takes up 3 lines on my screen. So just write something really long. And then Michael's going to say that as Sombra.
I don't see the points paid. Just get the points.
Nope, no points on that one.
No.
As King Sombra Man. It's got to take up 3 lines on my screen. I can't really put it on here. Is this the equivalent? Let me check here.
Sombra.
I don't have it open. Why didn't I have it open? I thought I had it open. I haven't seen anything yet. So, okay, we're good. All right. Okay, that should be pretty equivalent. So anything that takes up 3 lines on this screen needs to take up 3 lines. I'll give you a little bit of time. That can be. It's fine because I have like I only eat 1 piece of pizza. You can't say faces.
Face.
Nope, there we go.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
Sombra.
As Sombra. As expected, the dictatorship has begun sooner than expected. Beginning unexpectedly expected, we can now expect the world burning as we make everyone hail the goddess Derpy. Yay!
Okay. Sunsets was 3 as well, so we're gonna go with sunsets.
But the goddess Derpy, though. Okay. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. These are the things I refuse to allow my subjects to embrace. That was the evil laugh. I thought it was pretty good evil laugh.
Okay. Knights was as well, so we're gonna do that one as well.
The only foe who is worthy of defeating me is Derpy. No mortal shall withstand a fight against me. And is foolish to do so. My army now rise, and now I shall be the king of the world and have all the muffins I want.
Ow. That actually
I'm
fed
too close
back.
again.
Yeah, you did. I told you not to get close.
I'm back up.
Okay. Now, Ellie, we need to do Elias because he's cool. So we're gonna do that.
I gotta keep doing this. I'll change it up. As king, I as king will destroy all Derpies and will bring only sweet vision of the great and powerful servant next to me. So bow to your king and curse the name of the derp-eyed one. She shall fall, and we shall rise. But I am too weak and pathetic, and I will never defeat Derpy because she's too cute, and she gets boobs because Derpy's a good horse. Mwah. Yeah.
You are cool, Derpy. I knew that being his whole thing was an anti-derp, that you were just gonna go like continuing on.
Yes. Gotta fix it. You can't
Where you go?
Derpy.
He's there somewhere. Trixie. Where are you looking, Trixie?
Ain't nothing there. Fine.
It's devaluing the man right there.
I mean, it's like a Ken doll.
I'll make sure I do everything. All right. Why do you keep mentioning Casey? I have no idea.
Had break the microphone.
I've not heard of Darth Plagueis. No, screw the Jedi. Don't stab there. All right.
Bye-bye.
What the hell is I doing? Well, thank you again, Jules. With the dual sub, thank you very much. Trying to chew at the same time. Congrats on that on night. And again, that's Rosie. Thank you, Jules. I'm not trying to just like get sauce off my face, and you're trying to be cool.
It's hard to be cool with sauce on your face.
That's what she said.
That is the cool hit new joke that we just invented.
You be careful out there, champ. Bye.
We're hip, right?
Bye-bye.
Right?
Yes, more Michael emote. I think two of the people who immediately get the emote are like, spam Michael.
That's upsetting. You know what? Spam Rainbow Dash. She's adorable.
I loved using that emote in just random chats earlier today.
It's upsetting.
There's one I was in. When you do the emote would bounce around the screen in the middle of the stream. So I just saw Michael's face go boop.
You ever wonder about the people whose faces are actually just like standard emotes for Twitch?
I'm pretty sure they had permission.
Yeah, but like that has to be weird for them.
I had to actually look up one of them because there's one of them. What is it called?
Like the Kappa guy is like a weird celebrity now.
Yeah, Kappa's a little weird, and then like Pog is definitely one too. But there's one of them. So the debated emote, I'll post it in chat here. That looks almost identical to somebody I actually know, and so I had to go and look up if that was them because it was so close. It looks almost exactly like somebody I knew. It isn't that person. I found their full name. It isn't them, but it took me like zooming in on it completely and like finding that original picture to actually determine that it wasn't them because it was so close.
It's a mess.
Oh my God. There's so many emotes. Now it looks like a normal Twitch chat.
Yeah, it does. Look what you've done. This is all you. This is all your fault.
Oh, there's a bunch of people. It was the 3080 stream I watched earlier.
Yeah.
Midprem has it set as well. The only reason I don't have it set up, or actually, I probably like move
Can have
chat.
derpy emotes.
The only reason I don't have chat or something showing on the screen is because, well, for one, not just showing chat, but having bouncing emotes, is because the stuff that is on the screen, a lot of people try to get information from that, like learning or figuring out the software from that. And so if I were to have something on there that was constantly covering up or distracting or preventing people from being able to interpret what was on that screen, would it entertain some? Yes. But for those that are actually looking to be able to figure out something from it, it would detract. It would prevent them from being able to figure out what it is that they're trying to figure out. And I don't want to do that. And so if I had to choose between increasing entertainment or allowing those that are trying to learn to be able to learn, I would prefer the second. So bouncing emotes and having chat on screen during SFM stuff, I don't do. I couldn't think of any way to do it. If I were to have chat always over here in this area, it would prevent the element viewer from being viewed. And I don't think about that when I'm going to start things. Like normally I don't even think about having it stretched to a position like this to ensure. That's the reason that the video is up here, is because as of right now, this is the console. It's not important. I don't use it enough. I find use in it, but not on a day-to-day basis. So if I were to constantly be covering up an important part of the screen for somebody that's trying to learn something, I would feel bad, because they would be in that moment of need, they're not getting what they needed. So that's why I don't do that. During the Fallout 76 stream, that's why there's text on both sides of the screen, because we have chat on one side and the emissions on the other. I don't care on that. We're gaming, whatever. This is different. So that's why I don't do that. Feels weird. Can I call you something? You can just call me Argo. That I actually have some people that in the local, just friends that just call me that.
I tend to just call you that during streams like this, but I don't know that you actually want me saying your actual name.
Okay, it's Andrew.
There you go.
But it doesn't matter. I've been using the Argo name for so long now that it's kind of like same identity with. Doesn't bother me.
That comment kind of worries me.
Joseph, that kind of worried me too, because Alexander says, hello again, Joseph. Joseph is my middle name.
Yeah.
So that seemed really intrusive for a moment.
Oh my. I didn't even know his middle name for the longest time.
And I'm like, wait, what? But no, it doesn't matter.
I was like, does he actually know, or is that just luck?
Good cat. Do you know that I ordered a new shelf to go right in that corner?
So don't, elbow it in the future?
So, no, your next elbow is going to be doing more damage.
Scooch.
You be careful out there, champ. Bye-bye.
All right, so I think...
His name is Aloysius.
No.
Yes. Everyone should know
Middle name is Dale? Well, that's a nice middle name, too.
It's actually a nickname people gave me for a while.
You said aggro. It's Argo. But you have no idea. I think I've had more people say aggro than Argo.
Nobody gets my internet name right when they pronounce it.
It's just you can tell the people that have done MMOs.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. When I was in trouble, I'd hear the Joseph, too.
Don't call him AJ.
Agor? What? No.
We will never become smarter than Derpy. That is a good observation, Sir Edward.
You be careful.
I just call him Lizard Demon.
You be.
No.
You be. You be. You be.
So here I'm trying to think of what can I add here? This is not rotation local. Nope.
You be. You be.
Eyes just kind of roll back into his head there for a second.
Well, his eyes are opening too early is what it is. Three primes and crazy alien. Women can create 3 conversations in 1 sentence.
It's an amazing talent.
You be careful. You be careful. You be. You be careful out there.
That should work.
You be careful out there, champ.
All right. So I'm going to use the restroom. But what we're going to do...
Oh no.
The other screen, isn't it?
I've had booze.
Oh, wow. I actually selected it. Holy crap. I can't see the screen. All right. I gotta use the restroom, but we're going to do... Because you guys all liked it so much.
I don't know. I'm afraid of what we're doing.
Can I select this again? Okay, I can't. Hold on. Okay, this one I have to actually select the other screen. For some reason, it defaults to my other one as primary for a while, so I have to move it over. There we go. All right, so what we're gonna do is
What are you doing blackjack for? Blackjack's cool. I need to get blackjack.
and I'm only like 3/4 through this. Oh my god.
It's a big cup. You got a big cup there.
Well, not 8, and so that's pretty good. Why am I not seeing anything? Oh. That's checked. Where's Derpy?
You delete all the derpies out of spite.
I really wouldn't be surprised if like I did it in my sleep or something. Oh no, I have his file selected. Ah, there we go. Okay. So we're gonna select some Derpy hooves. Actually, let's give him the better one. There we go. Okay. All right, so we have here Michael.
Mm-hmm.
There's a Derpy.
Right.
Now, we're going to give you, let's see here. I'm going to say 15 minutes. Okay. So we're going to see in 15 minutes what you can make. Okay. You can, I'm not going to give any other rules because if I do, you're going to just do weird things. So, okay. So here's the Derpy.
Why do you assume I won't do weird things? Anyways.
I don't even need another drink for this.
Like, you gotta leave if I'm gonna do anything, because then you'll, like,
all right,
stop me.
No, because it's 15 minutes. So, okay, it's started. You got your 15 minutes. You go. Well, go.
You're, like, taking up my time with
you're at 14:55. Do something.
All right.
Or do something.
So, you see, we're,
No kissing.
we're not, I can't, we're gonna make them kiss. No. We made them kiss last time. So, I mean, it would be interesting, but open up a file. I think I crashed it. I have been drinking. It's broke. I broke it. I want to restart. I broke it. I immediately broke it. No. The whole computer is locked up. Except for that. Hold on. I don't know if closing it will, like, ruin something. I broke Source Filmmaker? Is it broke now? I broke it.
What?
I broke it.
It's been like 2 minutes.
I broke it, like, before you even closed the door.
It's been not even 2 minutes.
It's stuck. It's all broken. Like, I can't do anything.
Oh.
Oh, I was trying to open documents. That's what it was.
Okay. Let's click the X in the corner of that one.
This one?
Yeah. It's on the other monitor. You just couldn't see it.
Oh, well, I want to open up a file.
Jesus Christ.
Where is it at the other monitor?
Oh. You're just see, I gave you a model, and the first thing you're doing is like, I'm gonna get rid of this, and I'm gonna open up something else. Oh God. All right.
Well, the monitor just turned itself off.
No. It's gonna hit. The power button is the only thing that's visible under the one corner there. Actually, let me see if I can do this again. No, no, don't touch it. You're gonna break it.
I just turned it
No,
on.
I'm working on it.
You just turned it back off.
No, it's working.
No, there we go.
All right, there. Now you're gonna see it in the corner, so you're gonna move it off the screen.
Okay. Get it off the screen.
Because it thought that was my default for a while.
Okay.
Hold on. Oh my God. Hold on. You can't see chat yet. There we go.
Okay.
Here we go. Did I break anything? This couch has a static problem, and every now and then it'll break things.
Okay. So, like, you watching me now is not good.
I know this is funny.
See, like, I gotta.
Well, why open a remembrance?
Because I'm gonna make it better.
It's not even the right map.
Well, how do I? Where's Remembrance at? Which one is it?
No, you have Awaken 8.
Okay, here we go. See, people like this video, but we can actually make it good. So. No, you turned on my mic.
Yes, I did.
Here we go. It's not on the right map, but that's fine.
I think you turned it way too high there for a second. So I'm sorry if anybody got blown out by that one.
We gotta we gotta go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. Why is all these shots just bright white light?
Because that part is not, that is the clip that's visible, so you have to drag that. So select that purple part and drag it all the way over, and keep dragging, zoom out. So hold control and then zoom out while selecting that. You don't know where the control is in the freaking keyboard?
I'm pressing control.
Okay, now zoom out while you're over the timeline. Okay, try Alt.
You didn't even set the right button. Okay.
My fingers hit the buttons. I don't know what the actual buttons are.
He actually doesn't animate any of this.
Your time is still ticking, so you better shut up.
It's a robot.
You just gotta go. You have 10 minutes left.
Well, we need
You
to...
spent the first 5 minutes just bullshitting
Well,
and like
broke.
not. No, it didn't break.
New
You
models.
just didn't know how to fix it.
So we need to. Pretty sure he's still got these on here. Yes. Okay. See.
Now he's gonna make all of Argo's animations better than they are.
They
what?
are.
Okay, is this like who's ever's in this chair that just matters?
Okay, look.
Mike is taking over the stream. Well, I gave him permission. He has 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna throw him in the gutter.
No. I have to make this good. It's not good yet.
It wasn't good? What was wrong with it before?
I'm showing you if you give me a minute. Wait, that's not the good sock.
The chair of power.
Delete that. New model.
I'm gonna let you know right now. Do not save, please.
I figured as much. Open. So, actors, Twilight. And then I gotta select her, and then if I remember correctly, how do I zero this to Twilight? Help me, sir.
Drag the. I'm gonna only help you because you're in your window. Drag the Twilight model onto that.
Ah, right.
Now select that and then hit 0.
0.
And make sure that the whole slider goes. Okay, for one, hit tab. And the other thing is you're not in the right shot. So hit tab again. You have to select the shot so that you're in the right one. Now select. Now the sock's not there. So go back to the shot that you had to select. You're not going to know. So just go and load it up again.
Yeah, I'm gonna load it up again.
There's just socks everywhere right now.
We're just gonna load socks all over the place.
Okay. And now drag Twilight down. Now select it and hit 0. And make sure that the bar goes all the way to the right. No, you're not in the right. No, select everything first. So go back to tab. Hit tab again. You're not in there. Now hit Control A. Select out. Select everything. Select the whole timeline.
Control A.
No, you're not selected everything yet. No, click within the timeline first. Now hit control A. All right, now 0.
She got socks. How do you change those socks?
The color?
Yeah.
Right click it, say set skin, and then try one of those. It might be gray version.
Oh, she got striped socks. Without socks. Striped socks are better. Okay. So we.
I was pretty sure you would agree that's why the derpy thing had striped socks.
Yes. And then now we need to we need more models.
More models.
She needs front socks too.
Okay.
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 Okay. Now we drag Twilight down to the front socks. Okay, good.
Okay, she got doolies now.
So like, she's all like.
Okay, for one. Okay.
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 No,
Hold on. We're gonna fix one thing in here. In the background, just in that viewport, right click, and say unload map. Very bottom. Now right click again, and say load map. And now search search element.
That one?
Yeah. If it crashes, you were hitting at the top of the RAM. It's gonna crash. Oh, it didn't crash.
Good.
There we go. Okay.
Okay, well, so we got this shot, which is substantially improved.
Now right click in the background.
Well, we don't.
No.
Like,
you gotta fix the lighting.
Why?
So right click the background. Hit enable lighting, and then right click and hit enable lighting again. The lighting is trying to use the default from the other map. You have to disable and re-enable to fix it.
Now, see how much of an improvement this is? Look at those socks. If Remembrance had socks, it would have been a good video.
You're saying it wasn't without socks?
I'm saying it's like 150% improved.
150. That's only 50% improved.
That's no, it's
plus 150%.
Plus 150%.
So like 2.5 times.
Yes.
Okay.
Like it's actually
what
good
if
now.
all the main 6 had socks?
Do we have time?
You have 5 minutes.
Well,
you don't have time to put socks on all the main 6.
Like they got like, hold on. We can put socks on Rainbow Dash.
No.
Yes.
Put it on another horse.
No, Rainbow Dash needs socks.
She doesn't wear socks because she can't go fast with socks.
Look, she go faster with socks.
How do you go faster with socks?
They give her confidence to be like
confidence.
Yes.
You sound like a freaking 8-year-old's TV show.
Look,
like if you just believe in love, you can accomplish anything. That's not how the real world works. It's all money and taxes.
Well, Rainbow Dash doesn't pay taxes. She's too fast for the taxman.
She just outruns the IRS. She runs it in reverse. She's on Bitcoin.
Oh. Okay, we got Rainbow Dash statue, I'm assuming. Yes.
This one's a little bit more complicated, yes.
So we gotta like grab Rainbow. Go down. Go that. You're right. Yeah.
The other main 5 shattered out of the stone. It would be funny if they all turned out to be derpies. Yeah, that would probably he doesn't have time for that. I gave him 15 minutes. Those socks will give you more subs than PewDiePie. Yeah, probably. Well, it's one of those things of like if I really wanted to make money on YouTube and on Twitch, well, maybe not Twitch, but if I really wanted to make money on just content in general, you just make NSFW. But I'm no. I have morals.
This isn't about NSFW. This is about.
Why are you going in the field? You don't even have the shot selected.
What do you mean I don't have the shot selected?
The shots, active shots, the only part that's like great in here, and you're like way outside of that area.
Oh.
Each shot's a different, unique instance.
All right, I gotta stay in this shot.
I'm gonna go watch Remembrance now. Yeah, go watch the good version.
This is the good version.
No, there's socks in it.
That's what makes it good.
She's not be like I need to go bring my friends back to life because I'm sad, but I only can do it when I'm wearing socks.
I keeps the hose warm. Rainbow Dash needs front socks.
The secret to making good vids is adding socks and derpies, and then there's how you beat the stock market.
Wait, we need to hold on. New model.
At 2 minutes and 40 seconds.
Just enough time.
For what?
For juice box.
No, that's orange. There's no straw though.
Oh, that's a good point. We'll use this one.
Stonks. The music is getting more intense. I can't hear it. Mike is running out of time. You have 2 minutes 20 seconds, Michael. All right, are you going to lock this to her mouth?
We're just gonna like.
Kind of what don't want to help you.
She's got her mouth open. No. Like over here. Bring it up here. No, it's a little off.
I think it's funny that like anything that Michael does, just take what I do and then add 3 things.
And it makes it.
It's
so
only
much
3
better.
things. It's derpies, socks, and juice boxes.
What else do you need?
It looks like she's on an IV drip, like she's getting food supplement.
I have to rotate it.
The power of rocks compels you. The power of power of socks. I didn't read there. I'm not wearing my glasses from this distance. I can't read it.
Like when we
exactly is why she's getting her friends back to show them her socks. I brought you back to show you my amazing socks. I like the original better. Sorry, Mike.
No, this one she's got socks and juice.
You have 1 minute.
No, she. Hold on.
If you do this video with Derpy, you would be the biggest YouTuber in the world.
You could upload it. You could just swap Twilight.
No,
out
you
for
could just
Derpy.
do like other people, and you take the stuff I already made and re-upload it.
No,
That's how the internet works. The internet is 90% theft.
Hold on. New model. Then where is it? Twilight.
28 seconds.
Derpy.
20 seconds.
0. And then hide. Yay! Derpy.
Rise didn't go with.
It's fine.
10 seconds.
Look, we just gotta adjust the juice. There we go. We did
3,
it, guys.
2, 1. You're done.
I took multiple screenshots.
What? No. Get rid of that.
Those are on your computer.
Get
now.
off the chair now. I want to get back.
This is the better version of Remembrance.
I need my tower.
This
my
is
power
what we
chair
all
back.
wanted.
That's probably now strangely warm.
Look, that is if Remembrance was good, guys. Look how powerful Derpy is.
Why is there socks over here?
Because I was going to put those on Rainbow, but I ran out of time.
Where are these ones? But there wasn't even the right shot. There's no rainbow. Well, so there I got
Socks
Derpy.
everywhere. Yay, Derpy! And she got her juice. It's the time she takes her sip of her juice. She's thirsty.
Actually, you zeroed her eyes in such a way that it like zeroed all the positions of her eyes.
This is what I made. This is all me. I'm so happy right now. Look at her. She's like so good. Best princess. That's good juice. Giving up your immortality is thirsty work. So.
There.
Don't worry. Given enough time, we'll make all your videos better.
What we'll do. Why is I locked? Oh no, I did that wrong. It's this one. Okay, there we go. Okay, there you go, Michael.
Yay! It's so good.
Is this what you wanted, Michael?
Yes. She's sacrificing
He's sacrificing herself for the sake of sock.
socks and juice boxes.
Power friendship is the second best. First is socks, juice boxes, and
Good,
derby.
Michael.
I need my headset back.
No.
Good Michael. Bad. I love how we had good Michael and bad Michael right after each other in chat. That's perfect. Okay. It's probably going to crash my RAM, so I'm just going to legitimately close that. All right. I'm going to export, press enter, then go to YouTube, click upload, and wait. No, it would have actually been, if I would have just done exactly what you've stated, it would have been absolutely horrid because it was all just
Name.
pieces of stuff and not correct. I made a whole save file for you. And then you immediately just like, screw that. I want to go and ruin something you've done before.
Ruin, sir. I beg to differ.
I'm pretty sure that there was... I only make good stuff, so anything you make after that is going to be bad.
Come on, chat, vote now. What,
Okay, wait. Wait. Hold on. How do we do
Did
this?
I make it better?
Can we...
Gotta vote.
Hold on.
Just like
we could
scroll
do a vote. No, we could do a vote in chat, can't we?
I think it's like straw poll.
No, like there's an actual way to do it with points. How do I do it? I've never done it before.
We're too old.
I know I am aging of my stuff.
We gotta do a poll. Did I improve remembrance with the
I thought you can do a poll.
Boxes.
How do you do a poll? We're gonna do a poll.
Somebody posted a thing about Twitch.
Channel point predictions. Okay, how do I do this? What is channel point predictions? Aha. If it's through here, then...
Oh, there, it's up top.
Sorry, prediction. Aha. Okay. All right. So, like, we're gonna say name the prediction. We're gonna say which is we're gonna say is it better with socks
And derbies.
or okay and derp or without socks? No, that's I can't get it. Gotta do lowercase. Wait, with socks and
socks
derpy
is
or
okay.
as
Socks.
as intended. There we go. Okay, so you have 5 minutes. There we go. All right, predictions started.
Well, that's playing time for me. To use
So
the rest
you
of
can
them.
put in points to predict, and then whoever wins, which is determined by me. That's how the predictions work. You get it. It should be a poll, not a. It's a prediction. So you're taking a bet. So, which is better? Wait, can I predict too? As intended. See? That's how it works. Wait, we're in trash. All right. It's not a poll, yes, but it is a poll in my favor, and that's how this works. Derby losing. So see, you can put points. You can spend channel points to see which is which. Wow, you guys, we were like, wait. We were 90% as intended. Why is it now 30%? It's for socks and derpy. No, it's as wait. Who just that? Who did that? No. Who just somebody just dropped 4,000. Who did that? Night Mason dropped 4,000 cups of coffee for Socks and Derby. No.
Wow.
Alexander dropped 10,000 cups of coffee.
It seems to me
No.
like you're gonna have to re-release Remembrance.
No. This is fake news.
And socks and juice boxes.
You guys are too many points. What have you been doing?
Oh, jeez.
No, like
You had like one guy go meh.
it was sitting at 90%. It was 90% as intended until one person just went and threw it off.
I think this is an accurate poll.
No, no, this is not how it was. What are you? No, the original is better. Yes, there we go, Blur. You spent 5,000 points. It says you spent 10,000. Are you sure?
That's between them.
Oh wait, does Argo choose the outcome? I do get to choose the outcome.
No,
And it takes the full amount of points between both sides and distributes it evenly amongst those that voted that side. I needed to spend it for the socks.
We need socks and more videos.
Let's use coffee for a greater cause.
You know what I think?
I'm gonna break the economy.
I think you need to add socks to the current video, and that will rectify the mistakes you've made in the past.
The amount of points that they Alexander then put in just immediately completely broke the percentage where it's like, yeah, we're not going anywhere anymore.
No, socks forever.
Okay. What we got here? Okay, it's done. Okay.
Well, we know the truth.
So I get to choose the outcome now.
No. It's clearly the people want socks.
The people want socks, but that's not the question. The question isn't about Remembrance. It should be. Is better.
Yes, and it was better with socks and Derpy.
It's no stop. You guys be quiet. We're doing. You should raid the channel so I can spend more. Why not go in the American way? Silence everyone. Don't. I have to pick now.
You have to side with the people.
Like which do I? No. I don't have to pick with the people. People aren't always right, Michael.
Well, you're people.
So is it? I have a clip proving that there were 7 people on the Derby Socks team and 5 on the intended team. Don't question quotation the intended team.
We all know the truth regardless of what he picked.
Oh no! I can just delete it. No! You're all gonna suffer for this.
No. We know the truth. Spread the truth.
No.
We know.
You know what?
Socks.
No.
It won. We know it won.
No, it didn't win.
We all know. Nothing you can do can change it.
All right. Okay. I'm going to vote for with Socks and Derpy only because if I select the other one, somebody has way too many goddamn points to do stupid faces for way too freaking long. So we're all right. We're gonna. No. I can't do it. I can't do it.
It's like some kind of it's like destroying you on the inside to choose Derby with socks.
It's
like some moral compass is no, I cannot. We'll all know, regardless of what you do, we will know about this day.
All right, that's the end of the stream, guys. We'll see you next week. We'll let it go with Socks and Derpy. It's done.
Yay! All right, we'll be updating all the videos.
No.
The people have spoken.
I'm sorry.
Every video on our channel now will be about Derpy and socks.
You guys win only because if I chose the other one, somebody would have the ability to basically just go non-stop stupid faces for the next frickin' 10 years.
Oh boy.
Alexander, you probably still lost points with that, but that was great. Like, you're just like, you know what? Screw everybody. I'm throwing this vote.
The power of the people.
That was nuts. All right. It was 21,000 points spread amongst everybody. He made up half the vote. He basically had 40% of everything.
Derp for life.
All right. What the hell was I doing?
No one knows.
You won 227 coffee. Wait, does this split up by percentage? I don't know. Does it base on how many you spent? I've never done it before. I've seen other people do it. That's why I was like, wait a second, there's this thing that exists. You won 5,000, so you still lost, but still, that was great. It was better than a stupid face. It just basically, we kind of went communist. Like, everybody just evenly split it between 92%. 8% kind of got screwed on it, but else.
I know.
Let's do another vote.
I know personally.
There's nothing to vote on. I don't like you now, Mike.
Wow. Well, personally, I'm looking forward to the Twi Derpy video, because that's gonna need Derpy in it now. Socks. They're gonna all need socks. It seems prudent.
You be careful out there. Careful.
Well, I just like the fact that the whole thing was just sitting 100% in remembrance is better, and then just one person just goes in there and just like,
goodbye, Derpy.
And then everybody else is like, well, I guess we're going that direction. Can we please have more votes? Oh, you want another vote? Okay, we'll do another. We'll do another vote. All right, we're gonna do.
I like that one.
We're gonna do another vote. No, not previous. We're gonna do. Is it? Yes. Or maybe. There you go. There's your prediction.
Yay.
Is it? Yes or maybe. Is it what? That's up to you. Because apparently you go all over like socks and freaking derpies. And,
so bitter.
And I don't care about that. So now, is it? You figured that crap out. It's up to you.
Oh boy.
So I'll let that go for a minute. So we'll see how that goes.
Be careful out there, champ. Careful out there, champ.
Jeez. You freaking socks and derpies.
Socks and derpies are the best.
Socks and derpies they exist.
And and the world is better for it.
Really?
Maybe. Wait, you have a personal stake in this?
Like, why does everybody maybe? What is this?
It's the pinnacle of indifference.
The pinnacle of
Oh no!
Jules just
dropped 10K. Small with the yes.
You know, you know what? You know, it's screw Alexander. Nope. You're done. We're going yes.
Yes.
Screw your baby. Screw your baby.
He took it first. Maybe.
That's what you get. That's what you get. Okay. We'll do one more. Do one more. And I'm gonna say, was it worth it? And we're gonna say, yes, or F. No, because you're gonna say F. F or F. There we go. There you go. You vote.
I'm curious on what personal stake you'll take in this one. Blue F or pink F?
Because you broke the economy. That's what you did.
Vote blue or pink, essentially, is what you're voting for now.
There, champ.
Is it first F or is it second? What?
Trixie's blue. Of course they're voting F.
Oh,
they're voting for Pinkie Pie.
See, the problem
it's Trixie versus Pinkie Pie.
The problem is now we're at like there's the 1% that are just rich or something. Oh no, because we chose the higher percentages, so there's not overly broken person. Everyone vote blue. It's between F and F, and you're just like vote blue.
Oh no!
What is Jules? Jules, what are you doing? You can't win every time. I don't know if this can.
I feel like Jules is like a super.
You guys are leaving me with the choice of do I collapse the economy or not? Because really they're the same choice. Is it blue F or is it pink F?
That's a big choice.
Wasn't worth but fun. Do I get to see who everybody voted for? All right. I'm gonna pick a number between 1 and 100, and whoever picks that number first, I will select their color. How about that?
63.
No, you're not allowed. I haven't even figured out my number yet. I'm gonna go with I got a number.
Is it 42?
Okay, and it will count for anybody that's already put it in because I haven't seen it yet. Okay, come on, we need more numbers here.
Is it?
I haven't seen any of them yet.
27?
No, you don't count. No, I haven't seen it yet. There's no decimals.
Why not?
No, well, we're getting... No. Well, Elias and Bob just picked the same number there.
Is it 1?
Still haven't seen it. I love how there's so many 42s because people just find the reference. No, I haven't seen it yet. Alexander, that's not even in the limit. It's 1 to 100.
Are you being lewd? Is it 69?
No, it's not.
Could have been.
No.
See, he already wins.
I haven't seen it yet. I still haven't seen it. You guys are spamming the hell out of numbers, though. I still haven't seen it.
Zero's not between 1 and 100.
I'm gonna go back just to make sure. Oh wait! I think I just saw it. Hold on. I just want to make sure I got this right. Okay. My number was 12. So Kite Azumaki, you actually picked 12. 12 was my number. You guys picked it. I stopped on 16. I see you, but you picked it later. Night. You don't count now. So. You pink F. You want pink F? All right, it's pink F.
Wow, it's completely through the vote.
All right, they picked it. So pink is the winner. We'll do more in the future. The economy is corrupt.
You are a corrupt person.
Yes.
You're evil.
Now you're done. Wait. You spent 10,000. You still have 20,000. Oh my god.
It's a lot of coffee.
I thought you bankrupted yourself. That's all my money. It came across your
all of your coffee.
Welcome, Spirit. You really brought the fortune twiggles to life. Good work on the animations. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. We're breaking the economy of points. This is why you don't gamble, kid. Do a raid. I need points. Do you get points for doing a raid too? I don't know. Like, all you like young kids, can you like inform me how raids work in terms of points? You saw 31,000. Jesus Christ. I think 33,000. Oh my god, and I'm sad.
Just sit on their coffee points.
Yeah, now I feel like the 1,000 points that I have is too cheap. Like sometime one of you is just gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna take over the stream.
Out there, champ. Yeah.
Mid-Prem on her stream has it where if she has 75,000 points. If you spend that, it was to take over the stream for 15 minutes to draw whatever you want. And I'm like, that's a lot of points. And then freaking he's over there being like, I got 53,000.
Yeah.
And he's just spending it like nothing now. He's like, I'm going to highlight every message I make. 250 points for a raid. Oh, so everybody that participates in a raid gets 250 points? That's a lot. That's actually really cool. Okay.
Because I'm looking at like people 50,000 points.
Well, yeah, if you spend long enough in a stream, some of these people have been here forever.
How many points do I got?
You're never on.
I'm right here. I want points. You better get those points. I'm getting points, guys. They're gonna buy me all the stupid faces. But that's Sombra. He got a stupid face. Trixie's cute, though. He should be given, like...
Okay.
You know, it'd be a really funny stupid face.
Here's your points.
If Sombra gave Trixie boops. I got 31 points.
It's just 13.
No, I flipped it upside down. It's 31 now. So I got 31 points, and I want to spend them all.
No, so Michael got points. It's come on. It's 13 points, non-redeemable. So
I wish to spend them on boops. I want boop face.
points.
Boop face.
I don't have copies, so I can't pay my taxes. Pay Argo his taxes. I demand a percentage. Give me the coffee. I might have infinite coffee, but I want infinite plus something.
He can just print coffee like nothing. It's madness.
Got nothing done, but it's been fun. Those are Mike's points. Stop damaging him.
I animated a whole video today.
Every point in this channel is his. Now that his face is here, he owns everything.
Yes. It's gonna be all derpies and all the time. If you want to check out my project, you have to first don't fall out.
Michael gets 250 points for every time he does a voice. I if I could set that up, maybe, but then I'd be a little scared because he'd be like making his own chat things of like more derpies.
Well, of course.
Their champ. Their champ.
Here's the payment. Alexander, I love how you're just like
You got all the points.
I lost 6,000. You now have 32 points. I'll do more in the future.
All those coffee points will buy us so much.
Careful out there, champ. Out there, champ.
What will they buy us?
I was on a channel, or I was on a stream earlier today where somebody did like a thing like that, and then they chose the one that was like the 2% option. So tons of people lost tons of points, and so the upsets are funny. So when lots and lots of people vote one side, it gets much more tempting. But I didn't choose. I love how the person that chose the winning side won 142 points while others lost thousands. You'll win with your 32 points. Maybe in a little bit here. I don't want to do it like nonstop. That is a lot of coffee cups.
Well, my 13 points bought me.
Made that pretty quick.
Out there, champ.
Dropped it.
Their
gone now.
champ. Their champ. Their champ. Their champ. Their champ. Their champ.
I've lost hundreds in the coffee market. No.
My life savings.
Yes. Now how will I retire?
I should have invested in Bitcoin.
Their champ. Their champ.
Coffee is delicious, but as an investment, may not. I'm playing Little Bit Nerds now. Listening to. All right, see you later, Blair.
Coffee is the nectar of life for old people.
You did win with the Derp Socks ones. Yes. I know, for supporter of Michael, since Argo is taxing the hay out of us.
People out there, champ.
Yes, vote for Michael's a vote for Derpy and Socks.
Champ.
This is a good platform to be on.
Aren't you guys like all like about the religion? Yes, the coffee stock market crash of 2021. We never recover. Faith is a Bitcoin most likely become worth nothing. That's my luck. Yeah.
Out there, champ. There, champ.
Oh, Bitcoin.
It's on the rise. They're actually
It's
stating
dropping again now.
they're stating well, yeah, but today.
Well, I mean, just over the last month, I think it's been going down.
It's been on a general rise for a while. They're thinking they might reach 40,000. So that's why graphics cards are now under shortage again, because they're thinking that most people are going to
farm Bitcoin.
But unless you have an actual server farm, you're not going to make anything, because the amount of money you make a Bitcoin is dependent on how many people are actually farming it. So the more people are farming it, the less you make. Yeah. So now,
people
I can't
rich
make
off it. The people who bought into the stock super early on.
Yeah, but you're making free money is the point. The stock is about spending real money to then invest as a thing. The people that are buying Bitcoin in the other direction are just making money. And if you make it while it's on the rise, you'll just make more money. But most of the people that actually can make money on it are the people that do it as a farm for the sole purpose of, I wouldn't be able to do it. I would lose money if I did it.
The money I prefer to make has dead presidents on it. So.
Arcadia is now in rule unless Argo helps us. But the problem is, if I do that, like, no, it wouldn't. No. You guys made your choice. You got to, and I didn't even make a choice. You guys chose between F and F, and for some reason, between two different of the same choices, 92% went one direction. That's not my fault.
They were very different choices.
Kite destroyed the market, and I love it. Kite did a good job on choosing 12. That's how the real world works.
Out there, champ.
You gotta hope that things work out, and then everything just collapses around you, and then depression sets in, and then the darkness and the sadness. But then you go to McDonald's and you get a Happy Meal, and it's all better again. Who is the one who first made coffee, and how did they figure it out? Actual real coffee? It does seem weird because you have to like roast coffee. So somebody figured out, if we take this bean and then we put it in some fire and then we crunch it up and then we put it in a drink, that it tastes good. It seems like a lot of weird steps to go through.
I think the story that I understand it, the first coffee was originally burnt as an incense by monks.
Yeah,
and then they drank the
coffee monks.
Well,
it was something monks.
They were just monks, and they were burning the beans as an incense because they thought it smelled nice. And then they drank the incense water and were like, "Oh, well, this is pretty good. This is pretty good."
I'm super alert.
I feel really good, and that's essentially how it got started. Yeah.
See, this is not what's going to happen. Is that people that have broke the market are going to have all these points for voice impressions? So this is your fault. I just want to hear this. Doesn't matter if you say it bad.
Well, I will.
You say that.
What? Okay. I can barely read as it is, but let's try and read French, I'm assuming.
No, L. So it's probably Spanish.
Spanish? Okay.
You make something.
Alright, I gotta not lean into it. Okay. This is going to be really bad, and I'm going to mispronounce everything. El cappuccino es muy amable. My fat hero. As Derpy.
It wasn't a quotation, so I'll take...
No.
And that was Carpincho, not cappuccino.
Cappuccino. So that was really bad. I don't know. I can't speak Spanish.
It's Spanish, apparently, according to sub. Is there a way to check my watch streak? I do not know. I wouldn't be able to help you with that. The suspense. Michael has to think about it because he needs to do it perfect, and then as soon as he starts doing it,
I need to at least make a solid attempt, and that was hard mode extreme.
Michael can barely do English.
I can barely like.
And like, I love it. You're like, you're squinting and you have glasses on.
Yeah. I can see it fairly well.
When I was sitting like with the further point back there, I had difficulty seeing it myself, but I could squint a little bit and see fine.
Like if I take off my glasses,
it's fine.
That is just a blur. There is no words there.
It's a blur to blah.
It's a blur to bleh. Is what it is.
Can't even squint to see it.
I'm trying to read Jules. It says, "Is there a way
Careful out there, champ.
to check
There, champ.
my
There, champ.
watch streak?"
Champ.
See, I can read it. It took effort,
Yeah.
and a lot of like
Bye-bye.
concentration.
Yeah, I'm not sure on the watch streak thing. That's like advanced Twitch, and that is beyond me.
No, I definitely need glasses.
Bye-bye.
Good thing I've been wearing them for almost a year now.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, but before that, you're like, oh, the world's fine. I can see everything.
I just assumed everybody's eyesight was as bad as mine.
I just assume everybody's depression is the same as mine.
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably right on that one. So,
Champ.
except people who are like high, of course,
Bye.
they're probably happy. Good for them.
They're probably happy, and as soon as you don't even go to work. You're probably on your way to work. You stop in the parking lot and you just toked up or something.
Yeah, the happiness is in a pill form.
Bye-bye.
Everyone knows this.
In a pill form.
Yes.
That's going a little more extreme.
Bye-bye.
It's aspirin.
It is aspirin. Of course.
I've been wearing glasses for 16 years. I've been wearing glasses since I was probably early teens, if not preteen, or not wearing glasses. Obviously, like I don't wear them here because I can read chat fine. I can read the screen fine. I don't feel it. I don't wear them unless I need them. And in this situation, I'm at home. I don't wear them really at all. Michael is blind as a bat, though, and he thought that that's just the way the world was. Until a friend of ours borrowed him their glasses, and at that moment, you realize that the world could be clearer, and never thought to get glasses himself.
I was actually I went to school, and if you wore glasses, you were ridiculed for it.
Yeah, I know, but that's just being young. Why do I want to hear Mike trying to read German? And my neighbor would get angry. My vision is so good that I can wear other people's prescription glasses and focus my eyes to make my vision clear. Yeah, mine aren't that bad. And thankfully, mine stopped getting much worse at a certain point, so like I can see fine for the most part. At night, I will never forget the time that Argo robbed me of my 6,000 cups of coffee. Mark my words, I shall get my revenge one day. I will build an army of derpies. Build an army of derpies and shall storm into your studio. The studio, it's a house. And will then get my cups of coffee and get everybody's lost cups of coffee. Mark my words. Mark my words. Also, I'm so confident of doing this that I don't care that it's been half my points. It's only half, too. You're still rich. Could Mike base this one? I just did. The points must be spent, otherwise it's useless. The year is 2021. The Argo-Damian government decided to pass the Predictions Polling Act, allowing the people to invest their coffee into the blue F and pink F stocks. However, the government investment program failed. The value of coffee plummeted and millions lost their savings while coffee ended up in the hands of a few. The people are now starving and demand subsides. Will the Argo-Damian government agree, or will the rising derptatorship party take over? Only one will.
Yay, derptatorships.
Yes. I'm with you, Knight. Raid the house of coffee. No, I want my coffee.
No, I'm gonna take his coffee. Take it and put it in like the regular coffee maker.
I just got email that my coffee subscription had more coffee coming in the next couple of days.
Bye-bye.
Neat.
Bye-bye.
So
Like, would you ever put your coffee in the standard coffee maker, or would that be blasphemy at this point?
why would I?
I'm asking if you would.
Why would I?
Let's say that the other coffee things broke.
How would they break?
I broke them.
I had like a rebuttal for almost anything you stated, but you breaking things is usually so out of left field impossible. that if it broke, maybe for like a day or two until I ordered a replacement.
So you would be willing.
Not willing. You're basically saying if the world is on fire and everybody had died and you were the lone person standing in amongst a field and you had to make coffee, would you be okay with this?
Well, would you go without coffee?
I can go to Holiday.
No.
Why not?
It exploded.
No, I added it. You can't add it to my story.
Are you saying in your apocalypse, everything died except the PlayStation?
Yes. You're telling me that you broke a piece of plastic.
I like that the whole world is burning, but there's a single lone holiday station, which is the guy, and they're like, "Welcome to holiday." It's just like bodies.
Business
flying
got
outside.
a business. Yeah, you're telling me that you're gonna break a plastic tube. It's essentially impossible. That you're not supposed to touch.
I mean, what? No, touch it. What if I want coffee?
You keep away from. You can use the coffee maker.
But you won't use it unless the death is raining from the sky.
Because you don't care. I prefer quality.
You see these double standards.
No, this isn't a double standard. This is a straw man.
It's like he'll only use it if like the death is coming from above.
Yeah,
But
I have to and only after you had broken, and then there was death from above. So, and then no, shut up. I have my coffee. I like my coffee.
I do remember he tried to teach me one time to use the French press, and it didn't end well.
Yeah, it didn't end well.
I did it wrong.
There was like a timer set for things, and you would like ignore the timer, and I'm like, Michael, the timer, and then like if you let things sit for too long, it's just gonna get bitter, and so like
it tasted fine.
It was. I think I eventually just pushed them out of the way, and I took over.
No, I finished. You were just very cross with me.
Yeah, because you're gonna ruin my coffee. It's how am I supposed to start my day?
Folgers in your cup?
No.
It's the advertisement.
If you bring more coffee, you will only cause a national inflation to do that. We need cups of coffee as much as we need socks from Derpy.
Yeah,
well, there's like 10 cups of coffee in the market like every time. And then there's 50 more every more time. I can't remember how much. You guys, there's infinite money being tossed in. Don't listen to Alex. She is part of the Argadamon government. The Derpin government will rise and shall destroy. No, I'm not reading the rest of that.
Yes.
That's for the microphone deaths for today. I love you guys, like Alexander, and like the people that are rich are just like highlights.
Champ. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
I don't think were you involved in taking advantage of the market? I can't remember. Oh, somebody's a sub at Prince.
Bye-bye.
I've been unable to attend a Prince stream yet. I've been meaning to.
Bye-bye. 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 Bye.
I read it at night, and it was powerful, and they will all be destroyed by the power of cuteness. Derpy cuteness.
Today's stream has had almost no productivity, but it has been definitely fun, so I am fine with it.
We had Trixie on screen a lot, and she's cute, so that's good.
Bye-bye.
I do kind of want her to grab that knife with her mouth, because that would be super cute.
No, like I mentioned before, as long as people are having fun, I don't care if I get anything done. The main reason that I've been
Oh no, his hoof fell off.
Oh, there we go. I mainly just stream because it allows to help people out if they have questions, but also just to give me an excuse to actually work on stuff. So even if I get 10 minutes of work done in 3 hours, it's probably more than what I would have done in that 3 hours if I just had my own time. So I'm fine with that. No, you voted against us, but he was smart with his investments. Yes and no. I'm broke now. Wait, I was the first one to tell Michael was potential. I was the one who created the party name. Yes.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
Derp.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.
I need to make sure that he actually looks like he's dipping into the background, which is maybe like that.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.
It's really creepy hearing him constantly saying bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
It's an SNL cast member from the 90s. Is Somber David Spade? He says bye bye.
I don't see it, but I would want to see it.
Somber David Spade is Somber.
Or, who's the other guy? The one that died.
Chris Farley?
Chris Farley. Yeah, I want to see Chris Farley Somber. And he's like fat
horse and
fat evil fat horse in a little suit.
Yes.
Argus thinking he's an outcast now. He's not even reading messages, but one day he shall get his message, and that day is soon. And there's actually been a lot of messages. I haven't been able to keep up with being able to read out everybody's or read everybody's. At least while also being able to maintain getting some stuff done.
Switching between different languages, so that is hard to keep up with.
What are you writing? I'm confused. My talents and cups of coffee are going to be used in evil ways. I thought about adding like an absolutely stupid expensive one. Because I thought that was fun with mid-prem, where she had the 75,000 to take over the stream for 15 minutes. That's a lot of points, but if somebody spends it, takes it off the market, and it'd be fun for 15. So I think it'd be interesting to see. So I've thought about it. Don't worry, we are raising this money to get all the equipment necessary for the dictatorship order. Yes.
Bye bye. Bye.
Yes.
Wait, what does the dictatorship need money for?
Bye.
I mean, we gotta like
Bye bye.
put Derpy in all your videos.
Bye bye.
It's gonna take time and effort and money and me like hijacking your computer when you're not home.
Wait, when I'm not home.
Yeah, but you're always home.
I'm always home. I think I'm home like 99.5% of the
You
time.
are.
Now.
He doesn't leave the house like ever.
I have no need to.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
I have no need to leave the house because I have everything here.
You do go out for groceries sometimes, but I'm like work.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
Because he knows in fact he doesn't go out to get groceries. I'll just get the groceries.
I do it. I did it just Monday.
You did. I was.
I got enough for like a couple meals.
Yeah.
And then you're like saying, no, he doesn't do anything.
No, I said you go out for groceries.
And then what was that next part?
I said if you know that if you don't do it, I'll just end up doing it every time.
Bye bye.
And it'll be the same like 3 foods
Bye bye.
over and over again. It'll be burgers, steaks, and chicken.
Yeah. Everything with Michael's a 3-course meal.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
It's good. It's vegetables.
And then I'm like making chicken Alfredo and curry.
I make 3 ways.
And then, okay, other than 3 ways.
What else do you need?
Well, what is another meal?
Spaghetti. Sometimes.
But spaghetti is just 3 ways with a different meat.
We've been over this.
It's exactly the same
It is
thing.
not the same thing.
Spaghetti is tomato sauce, spaghetti, and a meat and beef. We'll say 3 ways are
spaghetti, chili, and cheese.
Chili, which is the beef with the tomato sauce.
It's different.
But he then adds cheese on top and crackers. So he makes spaghetti with
Not
ghetto.
spaghetti. Why? Actually, it's pronounced geta. Geta is a different food. I should get geta sometime.
Putting the failed predictions polling act is causing even more unrest. Supporters of the dictatorship party are collecting coffee cups for unknown means. Is a revolution upon us?
Yeah. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Yes. Oh no, I've brought this up before. You say ramen, and now I'm thinking spaghetti. And one of the most bachelor meals I ever had was bachelor spaghetti, which was just ramen with a can of sloppy Joe thrown on top, warmed up and thrown on top. That is some very bachelor spaghetti.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
It was good though.
Why?
Why? Because it was funny and it made it delicious.
If it was delicious, why was delicious not first?
It was funny then delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and that way.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
I still can't get you. I'll probably never get you to eat like hot dog tacos.
No, because you even said before that the main reason you did it was because it was cheap.
It was cheap and delicious. I ate them all the time, like twice a week.
Bye-bye.
I always had tortillas in the house, and sometimes I would make quesadillas with them. If I had like extra cheese, because that's all quesadilla is cheese, a tortilla, and like sour cream.
Might try to go up instead. And then I think I'm gonna have his eyes closed by here.
Bye-bye.
Drinking all the coffee and they distribute them along the members. How do you distribute though? I have that power. I am in control.
Oh no. The power has gone to his brain.
We're gonna have to have like two different emotes that look the same, but it's one is my face and one is your face being angry, and then that can be like the indication of the like who's in control.
Well, yeah, but as soon as I post my face a bunch, you're just gonna get angry and take control. Be like, no.
Maybe. But you have your 15 minutes of fame.
Did I?
Bye-bye. Yeah.
Even that phrase like makes my brain just stop. Like, no.
Bye-bye.
I just sit here.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
And play with this. This is fun for me. It's like, what was like, my mother once told me something. I never actually played the game in school. I wasn't popular enough. But I remember watching other children play it. And it always started with my mother once told me. And I don't remember the rest.
My mother. What was that an acronym for?
I don't know. It was just when they did this. They played.
It feels like it's the tip of my tongue to know the rest, and I can't.
No, it was probably weird Minnesota. It was probably my
Perfect
mother once told me
ending.
gray ducks hot dish.
Well, she has a good taste.
So that would be the most Minnesotan food ever. Gray duck hot dish. Made from 100% gray duck and tater tots. That's all it is. And I guess mushroom soup, because that's what's in hot dish. It's mushroom soup, gray ducks, and tater tots. That's what Minnesotans call food, everyone.
You be careful.
Not nearly as good as spaghetti with chili on top. And cheese, crackers. Delicious.
Oh, I can actually make his mouth wider.
Yeah. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Okay.
Champ. Bye bye. You be careful out there. You be careful.
So the F in here doesn't actually have a closed mouth.
It is upsetting, isn't it?
I let for a second come back, and all I'm hearing you guys talking about is food. Food is good. Beef can be making my points and getting stronger and stronger.
I ate food once.
We should be able to give our copies so we could raise more top secret for the dictatorship.
You be careful out
How many
there,
points
champ.
is required for the dictatorship to take control?
You be careful out there, champ.
How much coffee does one need?
You know what? That's actually a decent thing. We could do like a very high point value to have the dictatorship take over stream for 10 minutes or 15 minutes.
15 minutes and then I take over stream.
Yeah, does that work? If I put a super high value for that, like to have the dictatorship take over, if it ends up being too much, I could, or of an incorrect value, I can change it.
I would think it need to be at least like
You be careful out there,
30,000
champ.
points. Otherwise, you're gonna get
Careful
like
out
every
there.
stream,
Careful.
and that would be bad.
Careful out there, champ. Careful out there. You be careful out there, champ. Bye. Well, you be careful. You be.
Okay, so the B doesn't sound right. I feel like something might have got missed or something ruined if some of this is so off.
You be careful out there. You be careful out there, champ.
You're 2x multiplier for all my cups of coffee.
For a minute.
Oh yeah, you get 2x because of the sub, don't you?
Sir Edward just wants to see you gone.
Super high value for the dictatorship to take over permanently until someone else pays a super high value for the No!
I just want to get rid of you.
No! Edward, you probably have a ton of points still. We're not gonna let you do
He's
that.
gonna like say goodbye.
You're probably sitting on like thousands of points.
You be
You have a series of political revolutions.
you be careful out there, champ.
Giving me food. No, Joseph, stop talking about food.
It's food.
How about
Sounds
53 stupid faces in a row? No.
They probably can afford that many.
Yeah, well, I don't think I'd be able to make them entertaining. Stupid faces are hard to make unique.
You be careful out there, champ.
I've thought about acres of their price just because I...
You be careful out there, champ. Bye bye.
So many.
Okay, his head motion is still a little hard.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. You be careful out there, champ.
Okay.
Careful out there, champ.
Not confirm or deny my coffee savings. And I'm also politically neutral between the two stream parties. Yeah, and I can't even look up people's coffee counts. So you
Just have a bomb's worth.
yes. But it is after 8. I think for the most part.
You be careful out there, champ. Bye bye. Bye bye.
There are a couple things that I definitely want to change how he lifts his hoof there. But I think at least in terms of general
You
timing,
be careful out there, champ.
because to me the hardest part is lip syncing, followed by the keyframing, followed by the general blending. To me, the easiest part is the cleanup afterwards. So it really starts from the beginning to the end. It goes from hardest to easiest. So most of the hard parts are done. I will at least mark this one orange.
You do not have to disclose your coffee income.
This is the ARS, Argo Revenue Service. You need to disclose your income.
We need all of your.
The stream IRS shall not catch me. Followed by reading chat's randomness and forgetting what you were doing. Yep. The Holy Order of the Derp is planning on holding a muffin drive to help provide coffee to the poor orphans. Wow, that's mean to those those with gambling problem. I'm on Easter Ed Ridge. I'll catch you one day. Anyways,
I mean, orphans do need coffee, not food so much, or parents. I mean, if they had parents, they wouldn't.
Orphans don't need food or parents.
Well, as soon as
those seem like very different things.
Like, I mean, if they get parents, then they're not orphans anymore.
Then they don't need to eat anymore.
Well, they don't get any more coffee if they get parents, and they need coffee. So we can't give non-orphans coffee.
Okay.
It's very important that they continue to not have parents.
I kind of want to do one more. We're going to do one more.
Oh, no.
Do I... Or... I want coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. No.
Yes.
There you go.
Wait, do you want coffee?
No. The people that are asking the question, do you want coffee? You're feeding my gambling addiction. No. Well, I only put 2 minutes on it, apparently.
Of course. Whoever doesn't want coffee is wrong. Easy squeezy.
You do know that I can completely Blake. Well, actually, the highest is only 500 on Blur right now, but so you guys just. I literally bet 1 point. I don't even know which way you went. Easy Squeeze said 10 points. They're winning with 10 points. Look at them. Their determination to the no side is amazing. And their name will be on the screen for that. Breaking our new government has decided to pass the second generation of the Predictive Polling Act. This cannot be good. I like the Predictive Polling Act. Never even had coffee.
That's a sad life.
Okay. Well, did it end? I did. Is this where it's at? Wait, what happens if everyone votes one side only? Technically, 98% is only the 4 voters on this side. If I went this side, all the points are going to easy. I don't want more awake. Well, okay, we're gonna do easy. You've just won a ton of points. There you go.
What you're doing, disrupting the economy.
Easy's went from 10 to more. Is that was it? 530 less easy. Yay! He's rich. This has actually been fun.
Support the derptatorship with your points, easy. And the Reign of Argo.
Yes, the Reign of Argo is the supreme.
Supreme French rat Argo Daemon.
No, the points to me like are other than like the 2 stupid things are just they're just fun things to do. But anyways, it ended up leading to a lot of entertainment. So I'm so thank you guys. Thank you, Motorhead. I said 120 coffee I have. Don't worry, I'm pretty sure that we'll have a later vote that that Alexander will lose all of his coffee. Wait. Alexander, weren't you the one with 50,000 and you bet 1 point?
He ain't risking.
What are you doing? That's called you're greedy.
Orden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So that's gonna be it for today. I am gonna try to poke at this some more over the next couple days.
Final Fantasy VII?
No, I just was looking at the game thing and realized at that point it didn't have Final Fantasy VI.
Well,
I'm gonna try to maybe poke it the next couple days, but probably not. But because my original expectation was to try to get a video out every 2 weeks this year, meaning 26 videos a year, whether it's a highlight or not, and I have nothing started and I'm not gonna have anything on Friday, I have to work on something. So I probably won't be able to work on a that much, I don't think. So we'll see. But otherwise we'll be back on Friday to do some more streams for this. We'll work on it more. Wait, what if the Prediction Polling Act investments are simply a way for the Argentinian government to take coffee away from the dictatorship party supporters? You'll never know. If I want coffee, I will save coffee. If it is an actual poll like F versus F, then I will spend it all. When the odds don't matter, I'll go bankrupt. So yeah. Anyways, and I'm hoping starting in the early February, that I can offload some of that other work. I think I figured out all the details I need to it, but since it's not starting till February, I'm not worried about it. So, anyways, thank you all for having some fun. That was actually the polls and the derptatorship were pretty fun. So, thank you everybody. Have a good week. It's Tuesday. Stay safe, especially with this week. Oh, who knows what's going to be going on, especially in the United States and all that. So, yeah, have a good one. And we'll do, where is Kitty?
Hi-ho. Hi-ho. Kermit the piece of paper here.
What?
Hi-ho. Hi-ho. Hi-ho.
Kermit D
That's like-
piece of paper.
Hi-ho. Dead.
Did you just like Chewbacca the paper at the end there? I heard.
Like that.
No. Okay. We'll go to Kitty. Anyways, thank you guys. Have a good one.
It's Chewbacca, but a cat. Very important.
No. We're gonna turn the Michael noise up. We don't need. No. Bye bye.
Yeah.